and he's back on what we have known him for.
Yeah, definitely been showcasing this character for some time now on here, having to fight against Ryoku on the Jin. Of course, like with like I know some of the changes with Jin, like in the recent patches, you'll be able to like have to like reset some of your combos on here. But we're gonna plant the seeds. We're not even going to see any of that from Jin. We're just gonna go ahead with the destruction from Joey Fury.
FF14 extended free trial now goes to, I couldn't read the rest of it, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the $3 straight into Comeback to Arena.
Now includes Shadowbringers.
Oh my god, this is not an ad. I'm a retired FGC player. That's so funny. Oh my god. And then thank you so much for DR Driver for the raid of 22. Welcome in. You came in for a peek. It's not a mirage. Joey Fury sabotaging our bracket.
Just go ahead, get the 4-4-4 guaranteed on there afterwards. Oh, you're next to the wall. You got heat, and everything is coming up, Joey Fury, for that round.
DR dive, my bad. I've got goldfish memory, I apologize. Joey Fury rocking with the 5 immediate timing interactions. Jack pressure galore.
Not like the denial, anything on the follow-up on the down 2. We're going to get that guarantee on there afterwards. And we're going to go on. Come on for the ride. Go join the carnival.
Volcano Blaster. Ooh, the thunderclap. Gotcha. That is natural combo is crazy that the first hit will splat and you can still clap them cheeks during the wall break. That's sick. I've never seen that.
Yeah, definitely a showcase, an artist at work, just to show it off at the end there from Joey. Yeah, I don't know what else you can say about that. Honestly, Ryoku got tried a little bit trying to run the Jin offense a little, but at any time it's like, oh, you're getting a little bit too comfortable with that. How about a little bit of denial? Let's just make you stop whatever you're doing here. You got to pay attention to Joey Fury.
Joey playing on a Guitar Hero controller? Is he actually playing on a Guitar Hero controller? Because I could see Joey doing that. He's been playing piano a lot lately. Musician as well as a Tekken World Tour finalist.
Yeah, it's been working on some of that if you look on the Twitter profile as well here. But right now on the farm, we're gonna get hit with the knockdown, the two hit follow up from Ryoku.
Oh, a little bit too late. Yeah, that's a tough one. That animation seems like it goes on for so long. You gotta let it rip as soon as you see the particles.
Trying to check those feet a little bit more, get it closer and closer to that breakable balcony, but it might be the turnaround from the attempt throw on there. That may have been what Joey Fury wanted.
Absolutely, and Ryoku saw it, realigned, and no longer with their back to the wall, still in danger, was able to recover, but Joey Fury said, "You were not allowed to hit me with the Black Wing Rondo."
Oh, you stay on the ground here or get stomped on. Get stomped on. Bought these Tims, check them out. Tell me how they are.
Oh man, gonna lose the authenticity rating on that one. No punishment on the 2-1-4. Not for lack of trying. Got some punishment on the Scourge though.
Now follow up on the 3. And they're just gonna go on and counter hit into the heat activation. 1.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be nice right here. Tell you what. Do we got something going on with that wall? No, Ryoku got something for you.
Okay, 10-frame heat smash on there, trying to stop the wound where it's going, and we're trying to showcase it off there, crisscross applesauce style, but not going to get anything for it. Just Ryoku just trying to get the punish.
I respect it. Joey Fury going for the cheeky stuff here.
With the ranked reset, it's they're coming up quick, coming in hot.
2 seconds before this round started, he typed in the chat, just letting everybody know my finger's injured. So we might not see the taunt jet upper. I don't know. Maybe this is the option select here.
I'm thinking it's an option select because it's even more impressive if that happens on here. Right now, doesn't even need that on here. We're going to continue with that with the tornado into the wall. And oh my god, connection.
I like it. Shin with the 3-3-2. Tenno feeling real conservative. Tries with the halberd. No thank you. Get out of here. Doesn't Mach Punch finish? Thank you. That's exactly the correct answer.
And fingers are looking pretty good so far for Dogma. First round up. Tenno trying to get a little bit, but we got the punish from Dogma.
Beautiful we docking. Hwoarang players love to throw down 3-4, and now your body hits the floor.
Let the bodies hit the, not just quite yet, but we're gonna go in this time with the soccer kick on top of that.
Got him. Down for, that's the button. You want to finish out a round with Bryan Fury? That's the one.
Keeping up close and personal here. Try to use the tracking move. No dice in there. He's going to trade it back and forth between these two. A little bit of chip, but nothing much else.
A lot of that 3+4 here is landing, but not counter hitting. 2 sparks, but nothing connecting. All right.
There we go. Early counter hit just as Foxhound foretold on that on there. We're going to go ahead and get back to the wall, trying to tech roll out of the way. Okay, and you don't even need much else other than the hatchet kick. We're running with the hatchet for the first match for Dogma.
Just want to shout out in our YouTube chat here, somebody just said, Dogma is an asshole. And I feel like if you play Bryan Fury, you got to have a little bit of that in you. But also the person who said it, his name is Dirt Gut. And I just have to feel like you, with a name like Dirt Gut, who are you calling somebody an asshole? You know, like, you got dirt in your gut. You put your name on it. Sometimes you gotta play dirty.
You put it best on there. And also, yes, sometimes you gotta have a little bit of a mean streak on time when you're playing the Bryan. Of course, Tenno going to respond kind of with a meanness from the Dragunov pick. Switch it over from the Hwoarang.
Boo, switching off the main. Boo. See? You deserved it. We want to see the main.
Oh, we're all locked in right now, carrying all the way to the wall. Get the follow-up. All right, half that life bar is already gone. Dogma took it.
107 damage is our high score for the evening so far. If chat would be so gracious as to help me remember, I got goldfish memory.
Play along, nice little confirm on there. Try to go in for one more. Tenno was quicker on the trigger, but we got the trade away. Dogma is up another round.
Had the war of the 1-2-1s there for a second. Tenno chose not to heat dash. What a hard duck.
Hard duck, and we're checking with the down 2 on top of it. Okay.
What? Did you see the angle of interaction with those buttons and that hitbox was like 90+ degrees? What are we doing?
Oh, we are doing geometry. That's what we're doing. Foxhound. Nice little slice up. Oh, gets away from the hatchet kick. Gets advantage to the wall. Okay, Tenno is alive.
Justice. Justice for Tenno after getting hit by that cannonball straight so far off axis. Uh-oh. Pressing?
Buttons are fun to press, but not when you're taking all that red on the board. Into the heat, just going to go in with the down 3 on the wake-up option. Trying to get in with those running 2s.
Oh, Neo Incinerator still has some realignment, but still could sidestep right off axis. Tenno finish it out. No!
Yeah, unfortunately, probably being a back turn combo on that. Was trying to maybe get a potential to realign that like in there, but was not able to get the wall damage that could have changed everything else entirely for that round.
Love that run up, back 4. Could have been a QCB4. Immortal payback trade. He got it that time. What's for breakfast, Dogma? Jalapenos?
Spicy breakfast to have. All this wall splat on here. Still alive. We're going to go ahead and get the follow-up on there. Bring you back to the wall.
Rolling to nada. Gets punished for his troubles. And Dogma, injured finger and all, still comes out with it and gave us the taunt jet upper attempt. Michael Murray, please do not be listening right now. She does not need those things.
You heard it here first here. Kaplurf versus RonAlexander coming in for our next 3 match here. Thank you for your patience as we got everyone together in the evil underground arena. The red is fully installed.
Got Kaplurf, well known for his energetic play style of Jin. He's all over the place. And RonAlexander giving us the Jun?
We're trying to kick away here, but we'll get the low hit on the wall. Doesn't get anything on there afterwards here. Going to go in for the throw. Put themselves next to the evil wall, but going to be dive kicking their way out of the way.
Stance transition made it so that he couldn't punish. Oh, we duck under. Nothing doing, no.
Actually able to get the wall on top of that here. Was thought was just a little too far away.
These Jin players with their back 2-1.
Oh!
You're not supposed to step to that side if you want to get away from the electric wind.
Oh, unfortunately, you got to try to get up from like laying on the ground state on there, try to get forward with the 4-2-3. Nothing for it from Ron.
I like that hell sweep there. Chat, does anybody know what Jin's hell sweep is called? Another back 2 to finish the round, by the way.
A lot of back twos coming into place. We're going to get the forward on there afterwards. Checking it out. Okay. Already next to the unexploded wall.
Ooh, tried to parry there. I saw that. Ooh, we got eyes. Ooh, and a surprise anti-air.
Ron was able to get the follow-up on there and just goes ahead, activate T, trying to keep on it, but gets denied on there from Kaplurf.
1+2, 4-1+2 rather. Got the knockdown. Oh, but was able to wake up, and Kaplurf finishing around without the back 2. Okay, we do have more than a couple of tricks up our sleeves. And for those of you that are in the chat saying that Jin's hell sweep is LLRK, it used to be known as LLRK. It used to be LLRK, and in Tekken 7, you know it has the follow-up now, right? So it's now a different move name. I will give you more opportunities to think.
Okay. In the meantime, though, yeah, was able to get, like, yeah, with that final one, was able to tech roll out of the way from that. Like, looked like RonAlexander was finally getting a little bit of headway, happily to be able to switch it up with some of the stance options that Jun has access to. It may have a little bit more opportunity here in Yakushima. Big stage, a lot of room for activities.
Ooh. Listen, you're not gonna look like that and act like it's gonna have an effect on me, all right? Mama, I don't see you like that, okay? But maybe you could put on some clothes though, so I don't feel like I'm, you know, taking your legs out with these 4-inch heels you got.
Yeah, like I don't know. Jun's got to meet up with Kazuya a little bit later. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, she's wearing his favorite color too. I respect it.
Okay, cancels out of stance, trying to go for the back 3, gets denied by Kaplurf. Going to go in for the full combo, gets a tornado and everything on top of it.
Ooh, yup. Guaranteed there. If you wake up backwards, 4-1+2, but still aerial catches. Got some 3-2s in the middle there. We used the rage art. What do you think about this one, Risky?
I don't think it's going to kill at this point here. You're going to try to run out the timer because you got 5 seconds to deal with on here. As long as Kaplurf doesn't go a little bit too crazy, which could easily do. You're playing Jin after all.
Like
Dash was activated too. Oh no!
Jimmy. And there it is again, the hell sweep with the follow-up, whose name shall not be known. Ooh, why didn't that follow up?
Unfortunate on there. Want to give Kaplurf a chance to like get around on this. Okay.
I have your eyes on the screen out here for that. Just let it loose. The dragon wheel kick.
Yeah, this time that back 3 does make its mark on here. Showcasing a lot of like the stage as we go on. We're getting closer and closer to that wall, but not like, you know what? I was about to say not if Kaplurf has anything to say about it, but the Heat Smash has other words to say instead.
Ran it with the Heat Smash, the final flash. I'm ducking under that down back 4-4. Thank you so much for the free damage. We gotta make sure that we finish this off. Holy! Before she gets the medal, I was gonna say, but what a crazy Oki.
crazy amount of damage on top of that. A lot of great health available, and the extra damage on top of rage for that matter. Just going to go right into the heat smash on there. One more touch is what Kaplurf needs after that hit, but we're going to go in with the blue the good blocking until we go for the down two from Kaplurf.
Kaplurf trying to make sure that we don't get our first 3 games for this one. Again, with the wall standing 2 launch. He's been showing a lot of defensiveness, but once you get that offense, he never lets up.
Like rolling out on the way, but going to go a big counter hit. This should be able to do enough. Has access to the heat after all. On top of that here, even if scales down heat, yeah, there it is. KO on the screen set point for Kaplurf.
444, and yes, chat, it is indeed known as Depraved Savagery, the new name for Jin's Hell Sweep in Tekken 8. Ooh, sidestep right, that's the correct option, but it didn't work. Damn shame.
I think I saw Depraved Savagery open up or sabotage a few years ago. And the follow-up, nice with down 2 to follow it up on there afterwards.
Got it with a 1-2 out of the stance. Plus frames, but heat burst right back. We have the metal. We spent the heat.
The follow-up did not find any room on there afterwards here. We're just trying to keep it up, canceling out. Going to get hit with the third part of that string into the 4-2.
Gonna be really chill when she has that. That is 15 frame punishable if you get hit by just the first hit and sidestep the second one. Kaplurf ready with that ball knowledge. Toji, appreciate you for that one. Shake versus Shin Paulo, and Shin Paulo on the Leroy Smith. That is not what I expected to see today, but I'm happy to see it. Oh boy.
I'm just here to talk about Shaft. I can dig it. I can dig it on here afterwards. Jake is going to go in with the Xiaoyu, of course.
This is too fire. I love this so much. Only Shin Paulo.
Yes. Shout out to the denim options in there from the Tekken customization as well. Also, shout out to Paul Digert with the $10 direct contribution in the match arena. Thank you so very much.
Huge thank you. Already we're up to 85 in our match arena right now. Oh boy, reds versus blue, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that extra on you, coming straight from your insides, out the veins.
And we're gonna try to go into the back turn, gets punished by Shin Paulo. Okay, I like that option.
Ooh, orbital, nice and slow. Let you look at it.
Like that. We're getting closer to that wall too. Here's Shake is trying to turn that around though.
Parry's here, going for the full crush down 4-3-2. No, thank you. Spike it, going forward with the Cali roll. Some wasabi. Nah, no launch.
No launch, but we got the heat smash, the heat dash on there afterwards. We're gonna go in with the parry, the back turn combo hit.
Back 4 just barely whipping back there. Tries for the Hermit 4, does not finish out the string, and so much space because of that. Shake able to come out, and no punish on the standing 3.
Look at all here. We're just going to go back into range here. We're going to get a little bit of comp on the duck jab from Shin Paulo, but it's going to be Shake getting the majority of the damage here.
Oh, back 1+2, the cross lifting palm, putting you straight up in the air.
Oh, we get the follow-up on the hip the test on there afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and get the big counter hit. One more touch is what you need. Tag, you're it. Here, get the damage to the ankles for Shake.
Shake, I want to say that Shake did something different than he normally does here, but in truth, I don't feel that way. I do feel like Shin Paulo was utilizing a lot of the immediate timing parries that you kind of have to do a lot of times after the strings that Leroy does, but Shake wasn't really biting on those, and except once he got a good parry off, and then we saw some 4-4-2-2s getting thrown out there that got blocked and not launch punished. So, you know, might as well keep letting it rock. I believe in the adaptation of Shin Paulo.
Well, let's see if we get maybe a smaller stage to work with. And Rebel Hangar, you have your answer right there. Going to have the breakable balcony and everything in between. Shin Paulo was doing a little good job of denial. Not like that, though. We're going to get immediately launched by Shake.
That button, I swear, that's like 80% of the opening gambits of Xiaoyu players nowadays. Just rock back 1+2 at round start because it recovers so well.
Yeah, and I don't blame Xiaoyu players. It's just like it works so very well. We're trying to get to that breakable balcony on there afterwards, and we're going to get it. Push Shin Paulo off of it for the insurance.
Ooh. Honestly, I also thought that was some trickery, Shin Paulo. Good job for not swinging there. And you got your 2 health back. Congratulations.
But you get hit with the orbital incoming from Shake. There it goes away. Round 2 incoming right now.
Ooh, yet another one. We see it happening again. Shake hitting the back turn, down back, cross lifting palm, and now you're in the corner of doom.
So access the heat on there afterwards. Got to be very careful into the heat smash. Just going in for the low. Shake's been giving a lot of mileage from these lows, especially after the heat smash.
Shin Paulo trying to backdash off. Does get the down 1+2. Finally, can we get something doing? Oh my god, that damage from the 1-inch punch.
Got a little bit of the sidewall on top of that here. Shin Paulo almost at a closing on the round here. And there we go, gets it with the mid.
That was really interesting, going for back 1+2 and hitting the chain punches already instead of going straight for combo. Still got so much, and yet another orbital connects.
We're gonna get a little bit to the wall. Doesn't get much else on there afterwards here, but happy to get that low on here. And like you were saying earlier, Foxhound, Shin Paulo is adapting into the heat smash. Give the dot.
What did I say? He's gonna give us our first Game 3 of this evening. And you see how great that backdash is? He's finna rock it some more.
Was able to get the full back turn combo in there for Shake. Brings up the chain and ducks it immediately already. Just how did you know? How did you know, Shake?
That was crazy to get under the sugar cane like that. And here it is. Hit it or quit it for Shin Paulo.
That point, and again, started as we did in the first round of the set, a match in the hangar, back to the wall with that launch from Shake.
He's on fire. Doesn't wake up backwards, thank God. Here we go. Plus a million. Shin Paulo still has the defense. Whoopsie.
Well, not for very long though. One more touch is all you need. It checks with the low, brings it out. PhiDX and Bomber incoming right now. Like, we got the Steve versus Law matchup coming in here.
Ooh, yeah, commentator extraordinaire, PhiDX, hot off of his amazing performance at Level Up Expo, trying to perform well in our 252-person bracket for TampaNeverSleeps number 114 here, and looking like he's got a good chance. But Bomber, also well known for taking names in these brackets.
Yeah, 100%, like definitely seen Bomber go with a distance on here, but now have to deal with PhiDX to get to that top 48 position. This is a top 48 qualifier after all.
Okay, we flipping. Now Law did get some pretty big nerfs lately. Oh, but we still got that hop kick. Didn't want the high wall splat. Wanted this one for later, and we've slapped the Rage Art on top of it for a little bit of the maraschino cherry on the damaged Sunday.
Yeah, definitely going to get the consistent follow-up on here with the stomp, but still not enough to kill. You got to finish the job. Okay, you signed the check. It's good money.
Back two is a good option there, man. Oh, I like that. Side step left on the heating gauge.
Go the 1+2, the nunchuck coming out of style, getting to that breakable balcony on here. Are we gonna stay up here? We're gonna use a little bit of that sidewall on there to get a little extra damage here.
I feel like he wanted that, honestly. No punish on the DSS forward one. That's actually punishable when their back is at the wall. Billy Club, PhiDX, getting stuffed by the down jab.
a bit of a lull time to activate that heat. Uses a lot of it early on, but the final hit of the string from PhiDX is going to go down into Lee's garage for significant damage on their side.
And it's not going to kill, though. Lots of scaling. We'll see some down back 3. No, we don't. I hella ducked right there. Yo, whoa!
Cole still doesn't want to see what happens on the stance from Steve.
Oh, still finished it. Fox Fury.
When that move came out, that's all you saw Steve players do, and I get it. It's fun to do. And there we go, one more time. Going to be moving, I'll get the second round for PhiDX.
Super good. He let the whole 1, 2, 3 rip. PhiDX evaded, but only long enough. Sheesh.
Right, trying to break those ankles a little bit more. Goes into the slide from up close. The back, like head face towards Bomber. Gave an extra hit on top of here. Okay, critical moment.
Sorry, my brain looked at chat and short-circuited there for a second. Bomber catching the PhiDP and getting a great punish on it in that last round.
Duck jabs back into the lows. They've been working out. Doesn't finish the junkyard on there afterwards here. Try to go in for the non-jack. Going to give PhiDX a prime opportunity to potentially get to that wall.
Perfect spacing on that one. Had it been a customization item diff just by pixels. Doesn't get it on that one though. That could mean big stuff for his momentum.
Okay, has the heat on their side though.
What?
The baseball slide, follow up.
Uh-oh. Talk about it. And you wake up backwards, you get hit by that button. Still one of the things that bothers me the most about Tekken 8 Okazeme. They took away so many things, but they kept that where waking up backwards will still cause you to get hit in situations where it didn't used to. But then again, you know, back in Tekken 6 and beyond before, it would do much worse than just getting you hit and pushed a little bit further away. So, I don't know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But that means that PhiDX is going to have to climb all the way back up.
Yeah, could be potentially to get to that game 3 finally here in this bracket here so far on stream. We'll get the sidewalk away from Bomber, just switching sides.
And Bomber had the camera switch. He was going for back 2, but he got forward 2 instead. Unfortunate. Damn, PhiDX with the dash blocks. Woof.
Big crumple stage going in there, going all the way to the wall. Check it out here. Make sure, bring that heat up. Give them the blaps.
Once again, Bomber ducking at the end of that round, and PhiDX catching it. Tries to go for the immediate slide, nothing happening. You get a heat.
Go ahead. A little bit of
Turn
a
it up.
pause. Okay, yeah, turning it up all the way to 11 on here. Goes in with the slide with the 1+2 afterwards from Bomber.
We push in. Poison mist. We don't duck under. Why would I?
Oh! You're talking about a caught ducking again on their big launch incoming for PhiDX.
0. Thread the needle. 100 damage. Second place on our high score list for tonight. Oh,
I heard the sound effect of a law trying to take their turn back, and PhiDX says, no! No, how dare you? That's a knockout here. Set point for PhiDX.
That's me, Justice. That's what I do. That's what the game makes me feel. Quick spin 2, QCF 2, double time. You know what? I got lows for you. How about this one with the knockdown? Let the peepers. Damn, he loves this slide tonight.
Yeah, short range slides at that too. Just like, no, we're gonna get to stay on the same side, back into these lows one more time here. Bomber trying to make sure that we stay in this match for a little bit longer potentially.
Ooh, nice. Wait there, and then the down jab has really been saving Bomber this entire set.
100% on here.
Ooh, a 4-3. Sheesh, the equalizer.
Still heat activation, still got yep, okay, get the side switch on there, and again, baseball slide into the 1+2, and we get the big counter hit coming in for Bomber.
Dragon. Ugh.
Rock the dragon.
Sir. We're not late for work. While standing 1-2, a little bit of confirm. Oh man, I really wanted the kick to come out of that one. That would have been so stylish.
Could have been, try to turn out of back turn state and got punished by PhiDX here. Both players under rage, hold it down, doesn't finish the string here, into the while standing 1.
Oh. Yet again, no punish from PhiDX on the forward 1. If it wasn't blue spark, that means it is 11 frame punishable. Now, once again, we're sitting on the edge of our seats to see if we can get our first game 3.
It would be great to have more Tekken games on here, especially between these two. And PhiDX trying to make that happen with the pickup on the float.
Oh, that was some nasty Oki. Bomber still on his toes. Sidesteps right, but the block not coming.
Glad access to the tornado. Get the braps on.
No punish on the we've won 1. No, my goodness. There it is. Finally finishes with the low. And I see you out there talking about Ryu Hayabusa, but Bomber giving us some Ryu Hayabusa ass on that one. However, game 3, that's what I like to see.
And it finally answering with a little bit of those lows coming in from PhiDX. Just didn't finish it out like with the stomp. Just happy to go in for the follow up on there in the end. Now the question is, how is Bomber going to respond?
Ooh, good question. Into the stratosphere here. This could be really good for Steve. You tech roll off the wall, and the mix is nice. Yo, Neo Kurama, appreciate you for the 5.
Big shout out to everyone coming in on that, especially like using their subscriptions on here as well. The knockdown Bomber ready with the 1+2.
Ooh, Kacha trying to do the down bag 3. You got outfoxed by the feet.
And checks it out one more time. You're in rage, but not for very long. Nice block from Bomber, but you're going to get extend a little too far out of the way. PhiDX is going to get that punish on their side.
Ooh, let rip the full crouch down forward 2 immediately. Doesn't get the wall though. Dirty boxing. We got that parry.
The first time we've really seen that parry get used in here from Bomber.
What?
Interesting. Yeah, that completely whiffed. That looked real to me. Like, oh, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna spin it out here. Just go one more time. That time it hits.
Oh, doesn't get the Superman punch. And you know what? That one, when you miss the Superman punch, the DP just doesn't hit as hard. It was good. You're 3 for 4 on it, but you know. He's hit confirming that 4-4-2-3.
The chorus is taking off real hot and ready. PhiDX is on set point. Just like that, floor is lava. Bomber's got to do something about it.
Ooh, can we get knocked down for that? Must be nice. I love this track.
Yeah. And Bomber actually opting to go in. Oh, I was about to say, not use the baseball slide one time, but gets punished by PhiDX on here. Get the explosion on top. Not quite to the wall, but damn near close.
Really important moment. Now, finally, the slides are not landing when he needs them the most. Bomber still has plenty of recoverable life should he have the ability to land some hits.
With the mid on there on top. Still had access to tornado. Still in it. Brings out 1-inch punch.
Still a match for us. He's showing a lot of that quick spin and a lot of the down forward ones too. Oh, didn't want the just frame there. Oh, too late.
could have been devastating for PhiDX there. Fortunate, but we're gonna go with the trade in the favor of Bomber as we get closer into the wall. Another slide, keeps head face towards Bomber. Into the slide one more time, guaranteed that one definitely hits. Set point for both players, Fox.
Yes, sir. Bomber, okay to keep with Phi on his tail, and yet another. Turn it up 4-3.
Sidestep on there, but respawn just in kind on there. Extra little chip coming in for Bomber, but it's going to be maintaining the pressure for Bomber as we get back to the wall.
Seeing that sidestep right, sidestep left, really working out for him there. And Bomber without heat, very important. A little bit more damage, and Phi's got rage, and he lets the heat burst rip, but just a little bit too late.
And I thought maybe it was going to be one more touch on there afterwards just because of how the combo was, but Bomber believed, and that's why Bomber is moving on, winner side, top 48.
See him streaming right now. That is a damn shame. But surely we'll see plenty of him in our top 8 stream.
Yeah, in the meantime, though, we got some enjoyment. Your entertainment is ready. Swavy on the Fahkumram versus theJAKEMAN on who else but King.
Notice the quick stuff already. Ugh, lashing squall, also known as jet kick to you plebeians out there, breaking the armor. Hello?
All right, okay, we're next to the wall. Gonna get a little bit of chip, you know, not for very long. Bring out that stanky leg, get the victory.
That heap kick, pretty nice. Very odd that JJBREEZE didn't get that hop kick a little bit earlier on. I'm gonna chalk it up to being on the stream here for Dr. JJBREEZE. You got what off that?
You got all that and more. You're trying to get it, but we're going to bring out the Muay Thai one more time. Incoming for Fahkumram, just right into the low. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of that full crouch down forward 2 or the down forward 2 into the sweep mix, but Dr. JJBREEZE is not sitting still long enough to get hit by it, but does get hit by the counter hit down forward round start.
Gets the emblem on lock as well here, but we're breaking ankles. We're trying to check out here. A little bit of one hit, just like trying to see where the damage lies. Heat activation for Swavy.
I'm not worried about any of that. Honestly, hitting that last hit when you are dealing with Dr. JJBREEZE and Muscle Buster, I don't know if that's the right option. Black Bomb on the ground.
Actually pushed Swavy enough away to like where heat was not even an option on the table to even on the approach on there. JJBREEZE going to get 2 rounds in, trying to put the 1 on their side, and that punish is going to help.
The doctor is in. Ooh, nice duck under the back 3.
Yeah, beautiful on that tracking.
Stepping to the side, that lashing skull is weak 2. We're seeing more of that muscle armor, and here goes, turn it up.
Oh, we don't have to turn it up that much here. It's loud and clear as JJBREEZE takes that first one in a significant fashion over Swavy to get the 1 on their side.
Big timers, that's a good question. Dr. JJBREEZE, as far as I understand it, is still living in South California, but is sponsored by NYC Tekken. And I too am perplexed by this. Kangaskhan, you're New York if I'm not mistaken, right? Is JJBREEZE in your neck of the woods?
Could be a scenario like where you know, for a while in the FGC, anytime that like someone was remotely related to NYC, it's like, yeah, we take them for New York. Maybe it's one of those situations for Dr. theJAKEMAN MD as well.
Ooh,
okay, Yakashima though.
Sick fit. It's giving Astaroth.
Oh yeah, definitely going for the 2 vertical option on there, 2 horizontal spin around.
Much too vertical, much too horizontal. Ooh, no duck under. Fine. Ooh, in the...
Let's get the counter hit, but nothing else forward. We're just playing that 0 range, attacking all day, every day. Swavy's been getting a lot of the heat activations from these confirms, but hasn't been able to really reliably convert them into wins from here. TheJAKEMAN stole that away, getting it with the smash, another dot on their side.
Yeah, very interesting. He did back 1 to punish the 14 frame option and then goes CD4 for the counter hit. You don't see that counter hit every day of the week, I tell you what. But when the doctor is in, you know that you've got that surgical action that you know you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, you got to make sure you fill out all your forms if you want to see the doctor and like fully understand what you're getting. Okay, we signed them. Nice stuff from Swavy.
Yeah, low blow. Still seeing lots of good work with that down forward 1 from Swavy here.
We tried to go in for the delay on that follow-up on there. Jake was faster on the trigger, trying to get in the forward, and we're going for the third, this time being broken.
Ooh, he stayed ducking into the gut check. Full crouch down forward 2. What do we have to finish it out here? The running exploder, of course.
The trade early on here. Swavy's going to try to answer back here. Wants to keep on. Again, top 48 winner side here.
Top forward 1-4 finally engages. I got some armor of my own.
Owen, yeah, try to like show it with the chest on there, ready to get the throw. Chain throw number 2. How far are we going?
Oh boy. Yes, JJBREEZE. Take you for a ride. You want a burger and some fries? How about this for the combo? Nothing doing though. Just barely whiffing from the side roll.
Trying to survive immediate low parry incoming. TheJAKEMAN was reading it like a good doctor with that diagnosis.
I'm not seeing the fuzzy duck on the teep kick. No need, it seems. No punish. That's fine.
Mixing up the options on here, but mostly going mid and low. And TheJAKEMAN's picking up on that.
Ooh. TheJAKEMAN with another counter hit, low blow. Doing pretty good job on the spacing. Back dashes have been working out a lot versus these long legs.
When push comes to shove, we're going to go ahead with the confirmed immediate heat smash on there. Try to get the approach. Swavy is like, you know what? I got one of those too. Check it out here. Going to go into the quick time event.
Had to go low, of course. 10 seconds remaining. Doesn't finish the 3-1-4 string. Knew that it wouldn't kill. Went for the low. We got the 14 frame punish. Perfect. Back 2-1. And with rage, absolutely was going to kill right there. So, not like he's been playing Yoshi for 10 years or anything like that. And Wu-Tang Dan out here on the Eddy Gordo with the classic John Ding fit.
Bringing it out to play at the Rebel hangar. We're not going to go to that balcony just yet. We're going to hang out in the corner for a little bit. And Wu-Tang Dan has nothing to work with here.
Yes, sir. We got punishment. Very nice in this matchup for a 13-frame launcher.
We're going to get both Bandiga stocks activated, get access to the follow-up moves. We're going to get the launch in here for Wu-Tang.
Please, Wu-Tang Dan. How can no splat on the wall there?
It's a little bit off kilter on that, but we're going to go in and try to get him with the shoulder tackle at the very end. Nothing for it on here. Going to put Wu-Tang into rage territory, but we catch on the float from Trizzy.
Full crouch down forward 4, not allowing him to stay right there. Wu-Tang Dan went hard, but didn't pay off.
Tried to go for the side step launch from Wu-Tang and did nothing for it on there. 4-4-3. We're trying to get it again, but Trizzy's like, you know what? That seems like prime time to activate that heat.
Turning it up. Got fire here. But the classic TrizzyTheRapper hop kick. That's number 1.
We're going to try to go in and do the mid. Try and change it up a little bit. Trizzy's not biting. We're going to answer with the low. The second one does not hit. Gets a light punish for Wu-Tang.
You really want to keep Trizzy on this wall here. If there's one thing Trizzy will do, he will move and not press buttons if you let him.
Oh, and finally, the Chekhov's sidestep launch for Wu-Tang's Dan finally gets one off. Not enough to kill just yet, but 5 seconds on it. You got to finish the job. Or are you just going to hold back and just like see when you get? Now you can't do anything on it. You're going to take the round.
Agree. Yeah, you had like 50% life lead. Zero reason to press a single button, especially with Eddy's backdash.
Exactly.
Oh, that wasn't even guaranteed. He just let it happen. Wow. The classic. Up forward one counter hit. The smooth criminal TrizzyTheRapper.
They're going to go ahead with the follow-up. Just get the stomps on.
+4, and then he lets it rip again with the delay.
Try to reach to the well too many times. Finally getting out of there, making a little bit of room thanks to the low parry from Wu-Tang Dan.
3. Ooh, guaranteed? Question mark?
Gotta look back at the tapes just to make sure on that here, but Trizzy's still working on this with the light punish.
Ooh. You can down jab to option select that string, but most people aren't going to do that.
Yeah, Trizzy saw Wu-Tang going into relax state, just happy to activate the heat. Already spent it all at that point here. Wu-Tang still keeping on to it. One stock of Mandika available on here. There's number 2.
Let's go, Wu-Tang Dan. Put that man Jenga in him. Ugh, there we go. Round 5.
Going the distance here.
You think that the handstand sidestep would make it so the heat burst would whiff, but not happening. And that's the 3rd time that we've seen the low blow get blocked and launched.
Gets a full wall combo on top of that here. Going to cancel out. This time going in for the mid. Heat dash is guaranteed on top of that. And we don't get the follow-up, unfortunately. Just a little too far away.
Yeah, I think Trizzy was aerial at the beginning. That certainly made the diff. Oh, so lucky there wasn't a wall to your back. There it is. Teremoto. 2 lows in a row. He doesn't duck under. 3rd low with the down 4-3. And we got ourselves game 1 for Wu-Tang Dan. Bring in the ruckus.
Okay, just bring the ruckus. Like you said, 36 chambers all in there waiting. But we only need 2 of them right now. We only need 2 to move on to the next level. Wu-Tang Dan trying to make that happen. Felt a little bit uneasy for Wu-Tang Dan at the beginning. Was trying to find those hits where they matter. But Trizzy like some really good reads on there. And Wu-Tang, like Trizzy was going in for a lot of the trying to get like, I don't want you to deal with the relax at all. I don't want you to have the the low mid option check. I don't want those 50-50s coming into play. I want to try to deny it. And that may have been pretty costly because you're spending a lot of resources very quickly for just that one option.
True. And to be fair, I felt like it was the end of rounds that often Wu-Tang Dan felt a little bit shaky. Because in those early rounds where he gets to move and stuff, he felt pretty good to me. Get 3 different wall-standing 1-3 punishes on the low blow from Trizzy's 4-4 neutral 2. So maybe we see some more of that. And Trizzy has now thrown down 3+4-1 like 4 times in a row currently. And he's just waiting to throw that mid out. You can smell it.
I think Dan's also getting in with these lows as well. Great duck from the throw attempt.
Oh, lucky. You lucky son of a gun.
I am astonished that it was not like a float combo damage on there. Wu-Tang Dan with more than half of the life bar still available gets those final chopping down the trunk of Trizzy one more time.
Yep. The full crouch down forward 4 last time he threw it, he got killed for it. Can he break out of this one? You don't want the last. Oh no, and the terrible Oki sidestep 2s.
Oh, and we're going to catch it this time around here. Bring it down into the chain grab, get thrown off on. Significant lead in here. He just looking for a touch.
He definitely meant wall standing 1-3 there. And the down jab whiffed. That was odd. He's stacking bus frames consistently in that long range.
Oh, got caught on handstand this time. Doesn't get the full flow, but catches in the low, responding in kind. Another round, 1 round each for each player.
Another down 3+4-1 from Trizzy. That's 5 in a row here. Got the back 1 counter hit, full string, 60 damage. Armor King, Armor King, Armor King, Armor King. Sorry.
Not quite to the wall, though. First giant swing that we've seen all evening here, though. Surprised it took till now from Trizzy at this point. Here's the tornado. Okay.
+3. We move. Hello?
The cameraman got paid off a little bit here, and Trizzy is reaping the benefits.
God. You know what? That's fine. He should have gotten all that damage anyway from the Heat Smash. TrizzyTheRapper trying to give us another game 3.
We're throwing out 4-4s coming in from Wu-Tang Dan. Back into the low 1 more time.
How dare you not think I'm going to finish that string even though I definitely wasn't.
We're keeping Trizzy down on the ground here. Art has access to the... Got, like, the tail end was a little bit too late on the Heat activation from Trizzy, and that was very costly. Stat point for Wu-Tang Dan.
It finally happened. He hit that down back 1. Hey, Wu-Tang Dan trying to go for something scary here, but Trizzy sat there with a neutral hop kick to get the launch.
On the ground. Oh, check it out here. Number 1. Get the number 2.
A 3. Let's have 2 knocks him away. We're +5.
Number 3. Looking alive here. Keep it on the ground. I like it just like waiting out of time. Still has the access to lead, but we're going to have to deal with the handstand throw on there afterwards.
Yo! Wu-Tang Dan, do not play with your food here. Weird axis, I respect it. Now you're going to lose a little bit of the scaling here, but the fact that you have heat and 2 stacks of the Manjinga, this could be your moment.
And you get a little bit of that light back on that from the gray health. So, nothing on the throw. Heat smash option. Where we're checking with the low, checking those ankles. Wu-Tang Dan moves on. And we've seen people put in for the Matcherino, helping to pay out the players. Thank you so very much. As we go into our next match here, Shadow 20Z, first time on the stream for tonight versus Bomber, who we saw previously on the law.
We'll start out with the classic 1+2-4. Shadow 20Z. Still free agent, by the way, for this TWT season.
Don't see the prefix on that name, and you know, like, look at the value and get perfects all the way down for Shadow to start things off.
Scarecrow 3, it's doing that work. Hey, Exoresco, ¿cómo estás? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing good. You know, we breaking up that first floor of the pack pixels.
Already in the danger release aspect of it, like here, you gotta watch your feet on here. But right now, the lows are the thing causing the damage here for Shadow 20Z. Not on another perfect yet, like, but in a significant lead. Bomber going to activate that heat, but they're going to be hit with the side wall and blown.
He just let it rip right there. Surely Bomber was ready to delay the second hit of that back turn 2-2, but Shadow was not finna wait for that at all. What do we have here? A whiff?
We got a whiff, and go, yeah, we'll extend it out a little bit away from the wall.
We weren't seeing Bomber get punished for the DSS forward 1 at the wall when we saw Fee on the screen, and Shadow ready for it immediately. He's been playing Ninja Killa a lot, apparently. Ooh, no launch!
No launch, but we got the baseball slide, starting to see a little bit of that again. Repeating with the nunchucks. We're going to do a third. We're going to third base. We're going home. No, we're going to try and go for the high. The trade coming in.
Ooh, he said I got to slide on my own, but unfortunately it does not do that much damage, and it definitely does not knock down. Pixel to pixel on the Pack Pixel stage. Ow! Double Dragon.
Got all that life back from that too, but it's gone just like that from Bomber.
Oh man, you say it's gone just like that, but you know what's not gone is that he still got the capability. Should he ever get back on his feet again?
I don't know if that's going to happen here so far. Getting pushed away, activate the heat. Going to be a little bit back thanks to Chip. Beautiful duck from Shadow20Z. Gonna finish off the job, bring out the claw.
The claw. If Spearow Jin is the Jaewong of Tekken, then what about Jimmy J Tran? How long has Jimmy been playing? I feel like I don't remember Jimmy J Tran playing in Tekken Tag Tournament 1. I feel like Jimmy J's
been playing for a while, but like
he has.
Yeah, I was gonna say since Tekken 5 at least on there.
Yeah, I'd say T5.
I'm not sure if it's
for sure.
Yeah.
We should all get more lore on our favorite players out there. I feel like there's not enough of that. Need more.
We need
Shadow20Z versus Bomber gonna give us some more history right here tonight. Let's see if Bomber. Now, I just now made the connection with the name Darth Slider. So far, we have not seen a single while standing 2 from Bomber this evening. It's just been the slide. So he's really leaning in.
And just as he said that, we saw another one come to fruition.
Beautiful sidestep right. The one thing that we know about DSS, you sidestep right. Oh, we're sidestep left, blocking in other situations. Also very common stance. You step one way, in neutral you step the other way, but of course, you know, you step situations, not characters. Beautiful. Caught you in the middle of it. Thought I was gonna stop after the 1+2.
No, there's still more to this song, and we're gonna go ahead and play the encore on there afterwards. You guys deal with the heat on there afterwards. This is what was causing a lot of trouble for Bomber early on, but no parry on this. Gonna turn it around for Bomber.
Sheesh. Yeah, making that parry whiff, and remember, she spends life to be able to do that parry. Ducking under to be able to get under the 12 frame heat smash with the down forward 4-1.
Was able to pick up beforehand on that. Both players in the rage. Not anymore. It's only Shadow20Z on top here in the set point.
Floors, well, you know the saying. Oh, could not get the jab punish there. Only at the wall can you get a jab punish on that blue spark forward 1.
Okay, quick movement on here, back into it. Okay, gets on the break from Shadow.
Getting lots of down jab from Bomber. It's not just a PhiDX thing, I guess.
A lot of down jab, a lot of checking the ankles on there, but the follow-up going to get in there for Shadow20Z. Gets away. Okay.
Shadow moving, trying to goad Bomber in. He succeeds, wakes back up from the Mantis. He lets it rip and just the right amount of damage. Rage diff?
Maybe all the difference right now on there. Gonna get the full launch and the wall. Here we go. Make it explode. Bring out the fireworks.
Big whiff. Shadow's gonna be able to come back from this. Oh, back 1+2. Yes, steppable now.
Steppable, but doesn't get the full thing from it.
Oh, no nunchuck for you.
A little float, nothing else.
Another slide. We're gonna have to start counting these things. 1 pixel remaining on Shadow20Z's life bar, and the down forward 4-1 by Asma Bearer gets the life back.
You are having to worry about it into the heat dash on there. Doesn't get the follow-up, unfortunately, thanks to the nerves on there, but we're going in with the low from Shadow20Z.
Smell a bright future for that boy.
Absolutely on there. We are getting, like, that was to get the top 8 on there, so no surprise if we see a run back potentially happen even in this own TNS bracket. But right now it's Shake and Dr. TheJAKEMAN entertaining us and the folks at home.
I'm now taking a look at the bracket, and I'm seeing that Mac did not make it into our top 48, so either he took easy early L's or he chickened out at the last moment after entering at the last moment.
Oh, like
he's the only one be able to tell.
Oh, that.
I'm so sorry. I know I talked over first round.
No, that's all good. That's a goal. Yeah, unfortunate in that case, but just the low punishment in there from Shake, like catching Dr. TheJAKEMAN on the wake up, that was insane.
Got pushes. Gonna keep Shake locked down, and that's really tough in this matchup.
Up,
Notice the little dash blocks to be able to mix up the timing so that you're not getting evaded.
Finally gets a little bit of back turn in there from Shake, but still getting denied over and over again right here.
Whoa. It's all about the small buttons. The small buttons will make your big buttons hit.
Yeah, didn't have to reach out too far, had a significant life lead on that. About to get another one in this round potentially. Just going to go ahead and break out the ankles coming in from Shake.
Seeing a lot of that forward 4 from Dr. JJBREEZE as well. Solid option to beat the AOP. Catches them. Jab not working this time. Can Shake come back? No. While standing 1+2. Damn, you never see that.
No, you absolutely don't. So we go in for this this final round here. Okay.
Could be. Oh, yet another pre-10-second heat engager for Dr. JJBREEZE. Whoa.
Track. Okay.
Flip it over. Sheesh. This is gonna hurt. 70 damage before we even do the rest of the combo. And we know we get in wall here.
Good shot. Doesn't get the wall combo, but at least gets 108 damage. That's pretty high. Is that their high score, Fox?
It is. It's our high score by 1 damage. Thank you for reminding me, Risky.
To cancel out into the low here, too far away for the punish from Dr. JJBREEZE. And Okuro Link with the $50 contribution as Jake takes game number 1. Thank you so very much.
We tying up high scores today. $50 straight from Art of Villainy before our bracket even started. And now Ocarina Link putting in 50 here. We're 135.50. And you know what? First of all, thank you. But also, this match, these matches tonight, this action, it deserves these numbers. And thank you all so much for supporting out there.
Yeah, in the comment, paying it forward, completely understand. The players will definitely appreciate that going into their next match back in this Call of Duty stage we go.
Oh, yay, it's Dave. Resubbing for 31.
Fury for Dr. TheJAKEMAN on there. So far, 1 up. Shake probably has the potential to make some actions happen on here, especially get like to that exploding wall.
Micro spacing games here for Dr. JJBREEZE and Shake, and normally Shake is on top of those. He just ran at him like a freight train.
Yeah, Choo didn't even have to worry about the railroad crossing sign on there afterwards, just causing damage. But Shake with the launch immediately from the get-go, like that was nothing.
You let it rip. Bing, bang, boom! He's on fire!
Boom, shaka-laka on here. Catching with the mid, okay.
That's always, I've always felt like that was so privileged for King to be able to get down 4-2-1 on those weird splats and get full combo. Nice full combo. What in the?
Oh, the sidewall was not saving lives thanks to the follow-up from the force coming in from JJBREEZE.
Knockdowns. The 14-frame punish. What a madman!
Wow. Didn't get the float on that. Already landed just in time. Kind of insane to think about on that situation here. Cancels out of the back turn, just goes in for the mid. Shake getting a dodge.
It's a tough one. You can do back 2-2 as the Xiaoyu player, and then it's a mid-low, which JJBREEZE low parried, and then Shake able to use the mid to close it out. And then here's the orbital. We've been seeing lots of orbitals today.
Definitely orbitals from a lot of different characters at that. Great break on there, but we're just going to go in the sidewalk into the mid, going to make sure they have the wall for themselves, and what a duck into the hop kick coming in from Shake.
And the AOP ducking under that mid. Many such cases.
AOP, you know me, I'm going to get, oh my, back turn combo. Going to try to realign things with the heat activation. Doesn't get much else off of it here.
Still rocking those homing mids. Woof. the Shining. And low-key, I just want to talk about how we did not see a back turn throw when he had Shake's back. I'm a little sad about that.
Always something to be sad about when the situation arises and nothing is to be had on here, but we're going to get the float from Dr. TheJAKEMAN MD, utilizing the full degree, not quite to the wall.
Side steps left. When the block, when the back turn is there. Certainly. Got it with the running. Heat burst for free.
Heat for heat, trying to trade it on here, but you're going to have to deal with the heat on smash on their actor. Right back at you.
His stance still strong as ever. Thank you so much for letting it rip this time like you didn't last time. Didn't I show you that I love the fuzzy there? Holy jab float. Can we get it here? So much scaling risky.
So much scaling, but I think we got the job happening on here. Just got to get that one touch. Make it. There it is. There's those beautiful letters for Shake.
Woof. Great.
Nothing on the muscle armor. Trying to go for the throw.
I think that's double hook disaster number 3 that we've seen for the counter hit. Still has enough space to get this corner.
Oh man. Gonna get AOP follow up into the heat activation. Just gonna head with the heat smash. Check in with the low. Confirm damage.
Waits patiently. Gets the hop knee. Do we spike here? We do.
A little bit weird thanks to the corner, but we got it where it counts. Heat dash back in.
A bit weird is right. We're not finishing that string. I knew you wouldn't. SoCal versus NorCal here. And Shake says the South is not rising today, my friend. We're in game 3.
Finally, after all this time, hitting to the number 3 between these two. The orbital trading on there, just helping along the way.
Yeah, I almost forgot this was a California versus California match until literally that last moment.
Oh yeah,
Risky.
yeah.
Risky, what did you see that was a big change up there from game 1 to game 2?
Get ready for the next
one thing I saw was just a lot more use of the lows. Just happy to go, just try to go in for those more high risk options just to get away from what JJBREEZE was trying to do. We are trying to immediately go back into it on this. Maybe trying to see a little bit more of it, but getting punished with the small Tekken from Jake.
And yet again, Shake going and being super evasive with the back turn down back and getting more cross-lifting palms. And another hop knee from the doctor.
See the hiss snarls in the chat. The crew coming out here to cheer on a king.
What do you think, chat? What did you see differently in game 2 as opposed to game 1? Another cross-lifting palms. Shake is really taking advantage of this range 3 situation.
Yeah, full on it. Didn't even have to break on the wall to get a little bit of damage on there. Just happy to get the punish where they count. Beautiful punish to continue out into round 2.
Woo! Damn, I got hella hit by that wall standing 2 counter hit. Ooh, glass slightly broken, but maybe not what you wanted. Beautiful duck under.
Yes, familiar situation that we were saw from that last match too. Like just AOP onto the wall, into the hop kick afterwards. But now going to get the wall splat on there into the punish. Okay.
Oh, was an aerial. Still got heat dashed on. Down forward 2 mix. Jake may not fall for it. Chop it. No way this connects.
No, that was an unfortunate misinput if I've ever seen one for sure.
Why did he go for the London Bridge falling down there? I'm confused. But still, JJBREEZE comes out on top with the toe taps. Waited for it. Got the punish. Ooh, perfect.
Check out the scenery. Lee's Airbnb has a good view. How long are we supposed to stay up here though? We going to the garage? Yeah, we are. We want to play with the machines.
Fantastico. Let's see what Combat has to say about our combat data. We slamming. Lots more extra damage to come. Let's it rip and hit confirm.
Tried to go for the low. JJBREEZE was at the ready, but we're going to go in from back turn Shake. Now on set point, trying to respond in kind.
Ooh, once again, running into Shake's keep out game plan at the round start is getting Jake, man, blown up.
Blowing up is nothing. Like we're blowing up. And, well, we're going to get the launch after we check the angles one more time. Shake has been consistent with those launches out here. Only missed a couple at in this set alone. And it's going to be Shake moving on into the glorious top 8 as a result.
As TO and commentary and all of the staff and whatnot, and for you guys to enjoy not seeing any of the hairs getting pulled out behind the scenes. Here we are though, our final top 8 qualifier, FadedTooGood with the Shaheen. And let's not forget, FadedTooGood got here putting 2-1 over on Joey Fury.
Oh yeah, that is what we missed on there a little bit earlier. We're trying to go for the Superman Punch. Kaplurf, who we saw earlier, this time on the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi, making the damage happen.
That's sick. It reminds me of the PS1 fighting game.
Oh, Masters of Terra Kasai, yeah.
Yes.
That was a game. That was a video game.
Super excited that you knew how to pronounce that name because I was absolutely not going to be able to. But yes, that is exactly the game.
Oh, it even looks like in terms of polygons, thanks to this customization on here afterwards. But we're checking with this down forward one. Nice block on there. Going to get the launch for Kaplurf. Onto the other wall we go.
Down forward 3 from Shaheen, still minus 14. Thank God. Ooh, the Haboob. Oh, what a pickup. He needs the heat burst to be able to stay big boy. That's fine. What?
Oh, yeah, getting away from the guard crush on that from Kaplurf. Okay, go check those ankles one more time. Bring it down. KO.
The Zen 1+2 hitting those ankles. You are not intimidating anybody with doing that in range 3, my friend. FadedTooGood is showing you how scared he is right now. Ooh!
Beautiful sidestep on there. Yeah. Gonna go with the
that was a parry, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the parry. My bad on that.
Ooh, and we got pickups there? Okay. Maymay, where you at? I know you watching this. Matter of fact, Maymay's not watching. He must be doing some voodoo behind the screen, just connecting his own energy to Kaplurf with these shimmies.
Okay, yeah, we're going to catch on the low, the slide in there. Going to get the float coming in from Kaplurf.
Got the spike still. The forward 3. We're not breaking those. And really good Oki, too. Docking?
Oh. Ducking into the punish here. Okay, FadedTooGood. What you got for us?
Ooh, we break those finally. Ooh, low heat smash. You forgot about that one.
But didn't forget about the low follow-up on there. We punished it once. We're going to punish again all the way to the wall here, and you got enough to make it happen with just the Rage Art. Showcase it off. One Wing Angel time.
Yes, of course you get a shout-out from the homie Mash May. The GOAT out there. The Florida Hop Kick Champion. The originator. Prognosticator. The veteran. I'll miss you, man. FadedTooGood is looking a little bit faded after those down forward 3s got launch punished from Kaplurf.
Hopefully we didn't spend too much of that energy early on against Joey Fury and the other matches that up to this point here. But that's only the first match. Kaplurf looking pretty good. Where are we going to go from here, though? What do you want to see from Faded?
I want to see a different character. He's not going to give it to me, though. That's fine. I want to see a little bit more of that range 3. Let Kaplurf come to you. Because I feel like Kaplurf is doing a lot of that kind of, ooh, like, exactly. You just ran right into it. Didn't even say counter. Kaplurf is doing a lot of that kind of shiftiness at range 1, range 2. And if we give him the opportunity to hang himself, he will.
And sure enough, though, where we are showcasing that Kaplurf is more than comfortable on it. This whole stage is Kaplurf's couch into that KO. Nice.
Okay, not too far away to get a good punish in the 2-1-4. It's the second time I've saw somebody have trouble with that today. Duck under, no launch though.
A lot of mids. Okay, tries to go for the hook, but
ooh, that's right. That's fine. FadedTooGood. Getting ducked under. Kaplurf not seeing it yet.
we are bringing out the chop one way or the other. Does get the heat activation as a result of it. Gonna have to get that finish the job though here.
No, ducked under the 1-2-3. Maybe expecting the 1-2-1. Yeah, we finished that string. Kaplurf tried to punish too early.
Okay. FadedTooGood. Maybe waking up a little bit. Maybe look for some munchies in these round wins.
Ooh, big trade and gets the rest of it. Fries and a shake with that one.
Gonna go ahead with the stance follow-up on there. But we're meeting up match for match with the sidestep on there. FadedTooGood does get the heat activation, gets a little bit of that life back, but loses it almost immediately with this wall pressure from Kaplurf.
Still has opportunities to be able to come back. Nice while standing 3-3 punish. He is getting parried a lot in these immediate timing situations though.
Doesn't wake up just yet, but just checks in with the low one more time. Kaplurf on set point.
You're scraping. FadedTooGood struggling. He's getting the side steps, but not the launches. He really needs to be able to go for broke here. There you go.
There, finds the opportunity. Activate T, trying to check out for these mids, but Kaplurf is not biting. That time, though, we get the follow-up on here. Good chance to get to the wall.
Gee. Oh, last hit, most important one. Effective on his twos. Oh, and yet another back 2-1. And FadedTooGood. Faded too much there.
In the most insane ways. There you go. But in the meantime, though, we got the TheKilllapanther, Joey Fury, Battle of Raven versus Jack 8. Here we go. Back on the alpaca farm.
Dang, we got all the Raven players in here tonight. El Negro, Craziest, and the TheKilllapanther. TheKilllapanther got himself in winner's side, top 48, and now fighting here versus Joey Fury. Worst distance to be able to throw that keep first cancel there. Damn if you do, damn if you don't on that one. Oh, great backswing below. Oh, but not that one. Sliding into your own grave. Nice back dash. Damn, the Demon Paw Heat Engager working out. Nice dog. Break that. Not worried about the rest of the hits. Ooh. Just one or two more frames and the Hellfire would have caught him. We do get under here. And get the wall splat still. The long leg of the law catches him. That's a pretty good punishment game right here. Joey Fury trying to go for the reactor elbow. He sniffed out a low. Not this time though. Able to get that balcony break in the scramble, the loony tooniest of moments. Uncharacteristic, he pressed on that. Ducked into it something, tried to move. Big trade. I'm glad you got anything off of that. There it is. Reactor elbow neutral up two there. Trumpets are calling for you. The horseman of the apocalypse, Joey Fury, pestilence, rocking you down with the sickness.
On there afterwards. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the counter hit. Getting a little bit push away from those crystal skulls. Nothing on the bubble, though.
Ooh. Showing a lot of those uppers instead of the rocket kicks now. No, sir.
Flex on him. Nothing on the heat smash. Too far away on that, so we're going to get hit with the stomp. Wow. Standing forward.
Yeah, really interesting. Joey Fury backdashed away from a couple of options and allowed TheKILLAPANTHER to live to die another interaction. And die another interaction he did.
Yeah, a little bit of a back and forth there, but Joey Fury getting the one. All that matters in the end.
Stiff backdashes, no KBDs. I hear your critique, and I will raise you. Jack's backdash is extremely good, and when you are backdashing too much, it can be harder to get a whiff punish. When you do one nice solid backdash, it can go very far. Joey Fury's gonna show you how.
Ready back out to the explosive wall. We're just gonna fall on them to get the follow up. Show off the drill.
Oh boy. Dang,
oh, and again?
No challenge.
Seconds.
I respect it. A man of culture. Dang, what a button there. Joey Fury did not allow him to use those plus frames at all. No.
Like none of those plus frames, you're gonna have to keep them right there waiting.
Oh. We're seeing some anxiousness here from TheKILLAPANTHER, missing some punishes, important ones. Big trade.
Yeah. A little bit in the favor of TheKILLAPANTHER, but not by much.
Yeah, now Joey Fury rocking the jackhammer and equalizing the map. No killing for that!
But the patience from TheKILLAPANTHER doesn't get a hold from it, but this back turn combo going to get, no, I was about to say going to get the round, but misses because of the back turnness of it.
Still, he lives. Joey Fury got away with murder a few times there, but finally he got his just desserts.
We're getting straight Shadow Zone time, and we're just going to go right into the launch. Back to the wall we go. Bring it down. Oh, and that was on the tail end of the explosion, so we're going to keep it going for a little longer.
Very nice. Pushing forward. You need Joey with his back to this wall. You need him to start using those panic buttons so you can kill him for it, because Joey will come back on the offensive. Woo!
Down forward two, my beloved on there. Still have access to the heat. Keep it down on the ground. Big KO letters. Set point.
Chat, what is Jack 8 down forward 2 called in the move list? Let me know if you know. TheKILLAPANTHER trying to push Joey Fury back, and Joey will not get pushed until the counter hit launch comes.
A long range on that too. Going to cancel out this time again, getting the launch, and you're going to get rewarded with another explosion just for your benefit.
Okay, I like the Oki. Joey with the weekend at Bernie's tech. Oh, hellfire.
Happy to go in, playing a little bit of Tecmo Bowl. Make some noise.
Uh-oh. Okay, red bubble. Joey gets health back for that. Real health. Tilt to whirl.
Yeah, turn over the egg. Make sure it's done on both sides here. Heat activation here. Needs one more. TheKILLAPANTHER ready on the trigger with the low parry at that.
I like it here. Not using the Rage Art yet is a great option, I think. Needs this extra 20% damage.
TheKILLAPANTHER's got 3 of the 4 walls. One still available. We may not even need it. Misses on the conversion. Tries to go for the grab. No dice.
I like the grab there just in case the armor came out. Uh-oh, get stomped on. Nothing guaranteed afterwards. And yes, of course, the down back one. The programmed low.
Yeah, exactly. To and fro. Actually, like, yeah, more ragdoll physics in Tekken. I would like to see that, at least like for the round victory on there. Here we go, though. Back into it. JJBREEZE, first time on the stream for the evening versus Dogma, returning.
Yes, sir. Buffalo boys back to back here. JJ not getting 1-1-2, just single jab. Understood. Okay, we see down jab from Dogma. Early. Down jab is the name of the game today. What are we playing? Virtual Fighter?
Yeah. Trying to hold on. No defensive sidestep on this at this point, but we're going to go in, get the throw it of the nunchucks double time.
Like the back one. This is a high hill to get on. And unfortunately, back to 1. Sorry, back to 2. Not being able to get ducked under there.
Oh, finished up the string. Final hit. Good to go ahead and get another confirmed for JJ.
And that up 4-3. Now, we haven't seen much of that from JJ tonight, but this is our first time seeing him. Luke Sidewalker. The name matches the game.
An incredible name on that, and showcasing that. Hasn't needed the walls, hasn't needed anything else. Coliseum is all JJBREEZE right now, but Dogma has a few things to say.
I got something to say. It's better to burn. Woo!
And the fade away on here, but we're going to go with the heat dash. Not quite to the wall, getting damn near close. Hatch kick is going to hit for the entirety of that life bar.
I like that stop right there. Dogma knew that he wasn't going to be able to get QTF 2-1. Still kept it tight though. Down 4-2, down 4-2. Caught him!
We're able to still get the connection with the heat activation on top.
Duck. Ooh, old school.
Oh, get the upper going out of the way. Okay, Dogma not out of it just yet. JJBREEZE got a couple solid rounds in there, but Dogma showing up to the fight.
Yeah, a raw jet upper hitting, almost as good as a taunt jet upper hitting. Dogma, I thank you. And a punish jet upper. Good consolation prize here. He said his finger hurt. JJBREEZE body about to hurt.
We got a long way to go here. We're trying to go in, catches on the low, eventually trying to play up some of the risky options, and this time Dogma ready to confirm with the return favor. 1 up now.
Now, Dogma, I'm not trying to sway you any which way. All I'm saying is if you win the next game, you have to play Dr. JAKEMAN.
You do. That's for top 8 too.
It is, it is.
Gonna go a long way here. Get ready for that next match. Right here, we're ready to spectate. Where are we going to go? We're going to descend into that subconscious. 3 levels of fun and variety.
JJBREEZE was going for a lot of those, you know, those dopamine buttons, those call-outs, -14 punishable. We saw that flip kick, and maybe now he'll be a little bit more conservative. Well, maybe he will be next round when he gets the opportunity to play.
Yeah, like, you had nothing to say there. You're just going to have to deal with whatever Dogma sends your way on that. First one going to go to Dogma.
Seeing a lot of those jab strings. And the power crush, too.
Going to follow up. Going to get in with a power crush of JJBREEZE zone. Doesn't get a follow-up, though.
You can smell the hatred every time the smoke comes out from these armor moves, man. JJ is feeling it right now.
Just imagine a candle that smells like a power crush. I do not want to smell that. Do not make that happen out there.
Ooh, but you're about to smell what JJBREEZE is cooking, though.
Set point. We got the purple stuff all on the ground here. We may even start using it.
Do we get the QCF 2-2? No? He doesn't want it yet. Oh my god. This could legitimately do it. Back one counter hit does so much damage.
Oh my god. We're going to use every part of every wall. That's been one last touch you need. And try to go up for the kept up. Dogma was ready with the low. And that's going to be 2-0 for Dogma and the Bryan.
lovebirds on the screen. Shake versus Kaplurf here. You know the lore already. I don't have to talk to you about it. Let's see what Shake has here for our first winner side semis match.
And it looks like, so far, if I can lead
Wow.
the Star GG to complete on there, look at Shadow 20Z and Senpai Relax are playing on there. Look at Shadow 20Z maybe up 1 on there. In the meantime, though, Shake is putting on a full show. Doesn't get the follow-up final hit. And the can-cans coming out for Kaplurf.
On the parry off the back 4-1 string. Ooh, perfect wall spacing. And I want to really point out, Shake with these whiff punishes. He's looking at the screen.
Yeah, definitely using all parts of it on here. We're going in for the dive bomb and catching it with a low parry on it. You have access to rage. You may not even need to use the thing to it, but you know, got the wall break. You might as well spin it on because of the scaling.
The amount of damage that that combo did, like off rip, nice. Rage diff, absolutely.
Actually catch it from the long distance on the back 3, down back 3.
Wow, what a trade. I don't even know what button it was that got him up there. We spiking it down. I almost said spanking. My bad.
Oh my, that's a very different game.
I mean, I could see it with these two. No pause.
Okay.
The jump back? Who you think you are? Ace Unlimited? Jump forward. All right.
Oh,
I
okay,
see
nothing
you.
on the hook.
No punish. Too far away. Ooh, back turn. Shimmy, shimmy. Elbow straight into the solar plexus.
Already trying to back away. Happening with the low and going to go ahead and get the follow-up confirm in there from Shake. Going to get some quite a decent distance in here from the wall carry, but doesn't get the follow-up on there.
Consistently showing that hypnotist low this evening. And early, not ducking under the second head of the tsunami. Still come away with the round though. Shout outs to my homie Moonhair Panda in the chat, by the way. Sure hope you're enjoying this Ling Xiaoyu match.
Definitely knowing quite a few Xiaoyu players make it happen on here, but we got ourselves Kaplurf going to go with the wall carry, and boom goes the dynamite.
When's it gonna be my turn? Oh, we ducking under. Thank you so much. AOP doing just right for you.
I'm going to step into the low.
What? Of course I'm gonna low parry. Good punish. The wall. Oh, the long leg of the law. And we are getting the launch punish here. Final round of game 1.
The read where it counts on here. Who is going to get the 1 to their name? No orbital or Shake. Just happy to get the simple punish from Kaplurf.
Does this jacket always have the question mark on it?
You know, now that you mention, now that you mention, I've never seen it until you pointed it out.
Uh-oh. Yeah. That's a tough one off of the Omen Stance mix-up. Kaplurf showing out today. Low-key. Usually, I see Kaplurf really heat up, and somewhere in the middle of the set, that crazy energy turns chaotic, and life finds a way kind of stuff. Chaos theory. But Kaplurf has been showing some real solidity this evening.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a lot with the just being able to call out a lot of the options that multiple players have been bringing out to it. We saw in that previous set, and they're happy to bring out with the parries on there. A lot of low parries into game round changing situations in that last one. But the Urban Square, no more balconies to break. We are just going to go right into this. Is the green, like, what is this fit from Kaplurf?
Is it Green Arrow?
I was about to say Green Arrow, but I'm not sure. What I am sure about is partially on the back turn combo with the can-cans there.
Ooh. incorrect punish. All fine. Shake in control. Ooh, getting punished. Or getting hit. My bad. You getting punished. Ooh, got him. More cross-lifting palms. Doing a little dance. Make a little love.
Kelly roll tonight, but going to go ahead with the follow-up. Heat dash is going to get the confirm on top of everything else. Shake trying to turn things around now.
It's Tim Drake Robin. Why is it green? I'm colorblind.
Yeah, I definitely need to catch up on a lot of like the later part of Batman. But in the meantime, though, got ourselves back out into it with the heat. One more time with the Cali roll.
Shake has been so good at consistently getting that wall combo as well. Kaplurf with the down 3-4. Once again, getting hoed by the AOP. We got punishment here. Perfect spacing.
Yeah, had access to the wall, so was going to be able to get the tornado on top of that here. Taking the lead, still has access to the raid and the heat dash on top of that.
Hop kick there. Big risk. Big whiff. And then this stature kick. Ain't blocking that one online.
Too far away for the low on there. Kaplurf was just able to get a easy damage from that.
I like what I'm seeing from Kaplurf. Throwing out those options at that range 3 because he knows how Shake is looking for these whip punishes just like that.
Finishing out the combo on here. Shake a little bit hesitant on it, and going in, we got ourselves a set point for Kaplurf to move on into winners finals.
All right, Kaplurf. I need the lows. I need the depraved savagery. Nice option.
Shake playing a little bit closer, but we're finishing out strings, and we're going to get the full combo on top of that. Well rewarded.
Wow, way more reward than I expected. Man got a whole McFlurry on that one.
And we check out one more time with the low. That does mean Kaplurf is moving on to winners finals.
Gosh, Dr. JJBREEZE down, and here we are. We're gonna see who gets the opportunity to play Senpai Relax. FadedTooGood on the Shaheen or Mikasa Plushie Uwu Dogma.
Let's see what we were talking about, like Dogma playing on a little bit of a handicap. Right now, Faded not caring in the world for that. We're going in for the chops.
There we go. That is punishable. And that's why it's so nice to play Bryan in so many of these matchups. These 14-frame punishable low heat smashes, super nice.
Super nice on it, and we see it. We're going to keep the turn with it, and check out one more time. I have another low waiting for you. It's at your doorstep. Pick up the package.
Ooh, down 4-2-1 into backsway. You actually run those? Madman. Oh, why would you go for the last one?
Okay, we're stopping that line. Dogma from getting anything further.
FadedTooGood, not throwing too many hitboxes out there, but the back one said, boy, and get off of me.
Got the snake eyes already. Had to like spend it immediately. Here comes the heat, though. We're gonna catch FadedTooGood, bouncing up like a basketball down on the ground. 2 up for Dogma.
Okay, that would have been a pretty sick taunt setup right there. The first 4 hits of the Neo Incinerator, you drop the last one, get the tech. Thoughts for later.
Something to consider as we go in. None of the slides have not been working too well for FadedTooGood in a lot of these sets that we've seen online. Dogma ready for it. Going to get the heat activation from that confirm.
Ooh. Forward 1+2 in Snake Eyes. Chat knows what that name is, right? Ooh, we ducking under. You have attempted that quite a few times in this game, and let me teach you.
Yeah, no nonsense whatsoever from Dogma. Just not going to even like just just see it the first time and like deal with it from there. First time, you're gonna learn today on there. Okay.
What am I reading in this chat? Risky. Stop me from looking at this screen over the.
I can't. Those are your eyes. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. You control the screen you look at here. Going back to Lee's Airbnb though. 2 guests are about to cause some damage.
You know, they say this Dogma guy is injured right now, but he's not playing like it.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead with the follow-up. Okay.
We got punishment. Not quite correct, though. Too far off. Big trade. Dogma's out.
Gets to confirm. That's all Dogma needed to get the follow-up.
Oh, man. He just cannot win with that right now.
Slam down like a pog in the middle, and we're just going to keep you. Stay down on the ground, FadedTooGood.
That was easily like a 1-frame difference between getting hit by the kip up and just getting anti-aired out of it. Solid. But FadedTooGood, keeping Dogma solid up against this wall.
Nothing on the Superman punch on here. Trying to keep it linear. We do at least get the push towards the wall, and the damage is adding up in Dogma's side here. Needs one more touch. We're going to check it out.
Sidestep low or the sidestep mid, which one's it going to be? FadedTooGood got a little bit of toxicity.
Happy to go in, but here comes the knee. Leg day never skipped by Bryan here.
Oh, Double Shriek gets evaded for the tech roll. We run the heat smash, of course. Nice that block.
Sidewalls don't save your life for now. Just a simple one is all it needs to get to set point for Dogma.
Boy. Boy. FadedTooGood so often missing the first hit of these punishes for the short jab range. It's a big struggle for him. He just cannot land that unblockable anymore. Guard break.
No. Yeah, not been working in the slightest here, but what is working is everything Dogma is sitting out there right now. Big counter hit, you got the wall, and you still have heat on deck.
Oh yeah, he knew you wanted to stay on the floor. Nice tech roll though.
FadedTooGood has that rage damage on their side here. Just one good launch away from Dogma taking the victory. The trade.
Yeah, any later, and that would have been done for FadedTooGood. We finish out with a 1-4-3-3.
East region on there. He's been playing a lot of Miarizo on there. So happy to see what Clutch is going to do. Here we got the Coliseum of Fate. A lot of room for activities here. Going for that Tekken 3 fit. Here we go.
The classic. Ooh, and we got the red. Okay. I like this. The Sagat fit 2 for Swavy. Running 3 from Swavy. Surely we'll see a bunch more of that. Here we go. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, dropped them all.
Yeah, unfortunate on there. Going to give Clutch a chance maybe to turn it around. Nope, we got the counter hit, and Swavy is going to cash in.
More running 3. Chat, do you know what the name of Fahkumram's running 3 is? We'll find out later. EliteKlutch putting you straight up in the sky.
Bucktown, we're gonna have to get like some those eye catches where like you know what running the running 3 is called, and like have your face on it. That would be lovely to see.
Yeah, I'm trying to run like the Dora the Explorer. Can you say bus ass? Can you say drop? Oh man. Oh, but not the last hit of the cartwheel.
Yeah, okay. Nice duck on there. Going to go ahead and get the follow-up on there. That's just 2 hits is all that Clutch needs to tie up the round count.
Down 4. EliteKlutch backdashes and gets that 3+4 launcher. 65 damage is not bad, and with the Manjinga.
know, use it like the move with the low version of that, thanks to that one Mandinga stock on there. And we're going to go ahead with the launch coming in from Klutch.
The down forward 3, also known as the Mirage. EliteKlutch looking for another stack. He's got it.
Spinning around on here after. Happy to go in for the reset and catches it with a sneaky low.
Chill. Swavy with the heat smash. Long range thing.
She's been trying to go in for these launches on here, but goes opts for a power crush, gets Swavy out of the way for a moment.
Uh-oh. We're fine. Oh, we're actually not fine at all.
Back turn combo prevents the follow-up in there from Swavy.
Yeah. Nice. Yes, down jab is a great option for that string.
Yeah, beautiful float from that.
Woo! Yet another amazing Mirage there from EliteKlutch.
The Tornado going to use the wall carry on there, get the guarantee wall damage too.
Wow. Dang. Heat smashes galore here, back to back. That's number 3 for EliteKlutch on those sabotages. Woo! How come that didn't natural? Damn.
The flying knee, trying to check out for these mids, but the forward 3, gonna start everything up for Klutch, putting in the ignition with full effect.
He wants this Mandinga stack again. He hasn't yet used it, but surely this is a great moment for it. While Swavy has these resources on deck, do not allow that heat burst to come out. Absolutely cartwheeling, and EliteKlutch paying some respects out here. Oh, not the foot. Do we need that frame?
Klutch clearly thought so in there with the help of Tekken on top of that here. But, you know, one in the Coliseum. Where are we going to go next here? Klutch looking pretty good with some of the spacing.
Absolutely. A lot of the walks. It used to be that Eddy did not really have a sidestep. And it is definitely very viable now that he's in Tekken 8. And yes, chat, Toji, who I kind of think is cheating and looking at the move list on okazeme.gg, running 3, the flying knee, is known as Gale Force. A lot of Fahkumram's moves are named after like storms and thunder and stuff like that.
Makes perfect sense. And right now the storm is all Swavy. Here, like into the, the Fallen Destiny, going to get the fall. We're tracing out the diameter of this ring right now.
Sheesh. Just like Fruity Fetus said in the chat, let's get wet. Wipe yourself off. You dead.
On the duck jab, we're trying to prevent that on forward here. Right now, the option is like Swavy is just denying Klutch any opportunity.
Okay, vamos lá. Ooh, wasn't sure on the punish on that one. Flipping.
Get the power crutch denial, and we're going with the down back 4. The first hit is all you need to tie up the rounds.
And Swavy just missing a couple of those big whiff punishes, and he's showing that so much. Unfortunate, did not get the down forward 4 slide 3. Got down forward 3+4. Gives EliteKlutch opportunity to come back, stand back up, and yet another big launch.
Check it out, and just goes in for the wall splat from the throw on handstand on here. Beautiful momentum from Klutch.
Ooh, yep, keep him at that wall. No, sir. Big boot to get out.
Sidestep into heat activation, but you're not going to get too far out of the way. Great block from Swavy, though.
Even better punish, honestly. Can we get all the way? No, little greedy.
Oh, and we got the avoidance into the rage art here. A little tall order to ask here. Let's see where we go.
I think if Swavy had hit the second hit, it would have been counter hit and it would have been kill. But not in this sitch here. Still doing just the first hit of the string to get that little bit of hesitation. And Swavy, 1 round away from flying himself down the river Styx.
Second hit of that string from handstand is what Klutch needed to get it, but we got that confirm from Swavy, turning things around, taking the life lead.
Ooh, nice little confirm there on the back 3-3 counter hit. Damn.
Man, you got a lot of wall carry from that, damn.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get the whole wall. With that big guy right there, you would expect it. Flop off of it, heat dash. Ooh, this could be your last moment. Ooh, no guaranteed off of the end of that, but the relaxed 3 finishing it out. And EliteKlutch does the unthinkable and takes it off of the man who took it over Joey Fury 2-0. Big man, FadedTooGood, and Senpai Relax. Those are the ones that Dogma took it over. Neither here nor there, though. Here we are, Shadow20Z versus Kaplurf, and Kaplurf's first winners final in TNS. Let's see what Shadow20Z has to welcome him.
The welcome wagon has all the coupons, all the benefits of the town on here, and right now showing the damage that you too could receive from Shadow20Z here in this Coliseum.
Ugh. The vicious claw from the Mantis stance, down forward 1, and then down back to 1+2, and got the anathema. Not that he needed it anymore.
Used all parts of the claw in here, and right now the spacing from Shadow20Z, not even letting Kaplurf get started with the strings.
Oh wow. Ooh, we got parried. Very few characters can deal with that stance transition into the Tarantula stance down forward 1, and Kaplurf was ready.
Yeah, I've been a fan of like watching the Jin players recently been able to use that parry for like in the latest patch just to be able to get all these follow-ups on here to greater effect. Kaplurf showcasing that throughout the night here so far.
Damn, he knew that down 3 was coming. Ooh, back 1+2 gets the punish. Anathema on deck.
Yeah, gets sideswiped on here. Checking out one time. Yeah, the follow-up. You gotta watch out from Zafina.
Kaplurf obviously did not play Tekken 6.
Last part of the heat already.
Dive kick. Again.
Check with the low, 10 seconds.
More down 3. He's trying to close it out with back 2-1, but Shadow20Z took advantage of the spacing after the block.
And was definitely on Shadow20Z's side here, like kind of letting the clock run down on here. But right now, we're checking for these lows, canceling out. Nothing on the hook coming in from Kaplurf.
Oh, more of the vicious claw. Heat engage, ready to go. He hopped over it is crazy, but didn't get a launch.
Oh, there we go. One more parry for the road on here. Gonna get the tornado, gonna get the tie up the round count yet again. Kaplurf trying to make a statement right now.
Went to optimization station on that one. Absolutely showing the strength of the character specialization. Oh, getting under that mid.
Can that here in Shadow20Z going for seconds on the low. Down 2, response in kind.
Oh, more lows. I'm gonna low parry. Kaplurf starts with the heat. Maybe he wants to keep the pressure on after the Oki. Get punished.
Nearly tied up here. Shadow20Z has a lot of great health available, but you're not going to use any of that part. Caught on the duck, thanks to the axe kick from Kaplurf. Number 1 going to Kaplurf.
Now that is not what we expected. But Kaplurf is showing out tonight like no other. The question is, do we still see Shadow 20Z on the Zafina, or do we see him pick a character that's a little bit more fuzzy, not as much immediate timing, and not as susceptible to the parry?
That's a good question, Fox. I'm thinking we keep with the Zafina right now, but we keep that idea in our back pocket for just a little bit longer. And sure enough, we're going to into the stratosphere with Zafina on our side.
And honestly, you would think that Shadow would have been the victor on the Pseudo Infinite on the Coliseum because of how amazing Zafina's backdash is, but it did not make a bit of difference. The backdash was inert. Ooh, and we have Nightwing here?
Yeah, I was about to say the Nightwing custom. I recognize that one at least.
But he doesn't have the bow staff.
Doesn't need it. Making all the damage with the back turn combo at that, working on a perfect.
Oh, I was about to say he's gonna have to work a little bit harder, and he did. He's schmoovin'. Shadow 20Z getting hit by these down fours.
Got caught ducking on that from Shadow. Nice counter hit.
Got the big punish on the hop kick. Ooh, stay on the floor. Thank you very much. Ooh, no punish.
Kind of amazed Kaplurf was able to find a little bit of spacing even with the wall so close on there. Getting to go ahead with the punish. Back into it. Has now advantage of the wall against Shadow.
Shadow spent a little bit of life to be able to get that forward 1+2 there. Backs off, hit and run. Still has Anathema, pushed back to the wall. The God button.
Yeah, explosions away on there. Shadow gonna tie it up again.
Ooh, parried the first hit, but the second one is still there. Cheeky.
Oh, and you got caught on the second hit of that low in there from Manta, so we're going to go ahead all the way back into it. Sure enough, be able to finish the job with the string one more time. Shadow taking the lead here.
Yeah, that Mantis 3-1. That is a dastardly button. I've lost plenty of tournament sets to that myself. Many such cases. Throws are not going to do it for you, my man. That's what Shadow's saying. I'm not swinging on that. Ooh, walk right into it, though.
From downtown all the way. Have availability on the floor, and we're going to go ahead, use it with the axe kick on the side, keeping up with the mid and the wall.
Kasha trying to retaliate. No, I wasn't trying to punish you with a jab string. I wanted you to think I was trying to punish you.
And waiting away like that, heat is going to go away for Kaplurf. Not going to have a chance to really respond in kind on there afterwards. Shadow 20Z has a little bit access on there. Go ahead and spinning that dollar.
Yep, and it's minus 12. 12 frame heat smash. What are you going to do about this one? You're going to need some lows. Oh my God.
Finishes out the string with 1 second on the clock. Gonna pause the timer, of course. Check it out here. You may have wondered how we got into this situation on here. Is this gonna be enough to get the lead? I think it is.
It will. You get 13 health back. All he has to do is backdash a little bit. That was sick. Second hit counter hit, so the third hit was guaranteed. That one's going in the Wall Splat Weekly Report, I tell you what.
Yeah, incredibly important to keep track of those, especially if it's like on the second or third counter hits on some of these strings for that very reason.
Ducking, blocking, launching. Is he back 2-1 to be able to get up there? No. Got Spike. Doing a really good job of using this Spike Oki. Oh, Depraved Savagery again, and then the back 2-1. Of course he finishes it out with that. And now he's up 2-0, Risky?
2-0. The numbers don't lie. They're spelling disaster for Shadow 20Z right now. Like in the chat, the real Kimusabi is saying, is it Kaplurf's birthday or something? And might as well maybe. If we get that 3, we know the birthday cake's coming out.
Oh yeah, we'll get Tento to sing you happy birthday if you win this one. Crust.
Oh, he loves doing that.
We do. Hey, I'm sure he would love to have the tables turn. If you know, you know, chat. Yes, Scott Steiner reference. Yes, we run those out here. And we're sticking to our guns. Shadow 20Z back on the pseudo infinite. And I think maybe this could be the moment. And now Kaplurf is rocking his well-known custom here. Instead of the cosplay, it's serious business now.
Kaplurf is definitely using all of the slots for the custom for this Jin on here. Shadow 20Z not a fan of the fashion though. That's tied up here, has a slight lead. Nice check on the down forward one.
No, we don't break those. Hello? Shadow shooketh? We're seeing consistent parries coming out from when the strings could happen. And Kaplurf is really neutralizing a lot of Shadow's options.
Shadow's been pretty consistent on blocking the down forward fours in there from Kaplurf, but it's not adding up to anything else on here. Kaplurf is still continuing on with the offense as we're seeing another round in their favor.
I want to talk about consistent. Kaplurf has been consistently blocking these down threes from Shadow 20Z as well. Not that one, but they're pretty seeable at long range. Once again, though, the parry coming out.
But we looked to, like, we put our... went too deep into the well. Shadow 20Z managed to go ahead and get the block, trying to get the setup in there with the launch.
Docking. Shadow trying to suck out that energy from Kaplurf. You just want to make you feel like you're doing well. I hate for people to die empty-handed.
We have a word for this. We have a term for this. Shadow time coming into play. And you got the perfect on there. The Shadow, the clock is counting down right now. Shadow is activated.
Bro, this is giving me flashbacks of the clock tower at Kingdom Hearts 1. Shadow time all the time. All of the digits on the clock spell doom for you.
Someone about to get Norded on here with the electric, like, hook. Okay.
Shadow got a lot of life remaining. Now it's his game. Dive kick whiffs.
Oh, that could have been huge on there, but we got the heat activation. A lot of gray health coming back for Kaplurf to heal back on here. Heat dash, trying to keep the momentum.
Well, the sequence is over. Shadow 20Z turns it up. The lighter is lit. Depraved. Docking.
Oh, Kaplurf has got so much mileage off of that from, like, people ducking on the axe kicks on there after and just ready to ignite the flames, like you were saying, Fox. Shadow not out of it though.
Never. Down three, doesn't get launched this time. Maybe he thought it was a little bit needy, maybe too far away. Oh, Shadow. Also suboptimal punish.
Down, okay. Not this time, not this time.
Not this time. He stops the ring from falling into the lava. He stops his crown from falling into the hands of another. Kaplurf now has to readapt.
Is one of those things too, where, like, now Shadow's got the first victory on their side. Does Kaplurf keep playing the game that's been working so well for him? Has Shadow adjusted, or is Kaplurf going to have to reel it in a little?
Get ready for the
Definitely didn't get to see as many of those parries work out as in Game 1 and Game 2. We're going to certainly close in the gaps here, at least for the first round or couple of rounds on the Phoenix Gate. First time we've seen the stage tonight?
You know, usually I feel like we see the stage quite a bit, and this time it's been remarkably absent. No ifrits until now.
Again, Kaplurf showing so much. And we're back on the Tekken 7 special custom here.
No customs all throughout here. We're just going in for the cannon outfits. Nice confirm.
Oh, nope. Dang. I was able to get away from the down back 2. I'm not ducking anymore. Maybe I should duck.
Maybe. Yeah. And with the squeak on there, Shadow responds in there with the claw, bringing down the round. I do like Kaplurf's actions on there. Like, oh wait, now you're not ducking. Hold on, let me go for those lows.
Your turn to duck. My turn to hit the forward threes on you. Docking yet again.
Oh, hold on, PhiDX with the assist.
LeBron James. This is gonna be really big because it's gonna open up the stage in the next round. 22-second perfect. That's gonna make it even worse. Insult to injury.
I do battle in the background. Titans in front of us here. And Shadow trying to turn things around.
Damn. That's a lot of damage. And Kaplurf really wanted that floor because the Depraved Savagery would have given you a launch.
Absolutely on there. Now not going to get anything. Doesn't even have the life bar to show for it. And where you had a 2-0 lead over Shadow 20Z, now to 2-2. And the next match is what matters. Oh.
This is a storyline. This is absolutely a storyline here. Kaplurf really making Shadow 20Z slow down the match with all those parries. And Shadow says, oh, I can play slow. Can you play my speed, though?
And so far, yeah, it seems like Shadow's been on at that. We're getting ready for our next match, though. Does Kaplurf have enough time to really think things over as we get ready in there? Hope you've been enjoying the show at home so far. Going to Madagascar, everybody.
Hope y'all got your inoculations. Let's see what Kaplurf has here. Ooh, back to the OG here. Tekken 3 stylings. Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, doesn't have the theme to help amp up on that as long, too. We're going to go into the heat activation. Significant life lead. And got the confirm. Boom goes the dynamite.
Scarecrow 3-1+2 Anathema made all the difference there. No launch again. He's cracking.
I don't know if we can put Kaplurf back together again, at least in Winners Finals. Got to showcase something different. Shadow 20Z is another matter.
Dang, the double -9. Catching and ducking constantly here. Shadow constantly going for those toes. No launch, no whip punish. Kaplurf with the low parry, though.
Okay, and you still have access to the heat. You're going to ignite it right now.
No done. Down forward 1-3. Working out.
That keeps a plus.
Yes. The slide. One more round, and Shadow 20B takes it. And that's, I believe, 6 rounds straight for Shadow right now.
Oh, we're definitely going places. The Kaplurf is getting hit, getting carried along for the ride. Doesn't care about what condition the package that is Kaplurf is getting put in.
Ooh, he didn't heat dash. It could have been nearly over with the heat dash. Big back 1+2 whiff allows Kaplurf to get the punish.
You're not going to get the follow-up, just goes cancel out into the stance. That's just a string.
Yeah, finishing 1-2-4 is crazy. Look at Shadow with all that recoverable life. A little bit of stagger there. No punish on the God Fist.
Oh,
no! Misses the combo.
Yeah, unfortunate, doesn't get anything on the launch on here. 9 seconds, trying to jump up. I don't know what you saw, the demons and the ghost. It's only Shadow there. Shadow going to be waiting in grand finals for our victor on the loser side, though. What a comeback.
I am looking for the player matchup here. If you've watched Shake before, if you have seen him do what he does, you're looking for that right there. Down forward one, he hits down back. You're looking for options that will catch him long range. And honestly, Bryan doesn't have too many of them. 3+4, which he just got counter hit out of, would be probably my first option there, but it's a tough one. Not to mention the AOP. You need to go for those long startup lows like hatchet kick or even the low soccer kick, or sorry, mid soccer kick. That could be tough.
You're getting like little hits where they count on here, but not going to get the full gamut of options on here. Checking with the down four one more time from Shake to take round number 1.
I really do think it was crazy you asked me that question. I knew the exact answer, and Shake was like, I'm going to do the exact thing that you're about to talk about. I thought that was so
Synchronicity.
great.
Oh, beautiful.
Great.
Beautiful orbital, too, at that point. Plenty of time to get to the wall. Go ahead and activate that heat just as an extra little bit of treat on top of that here. No, that life bar is just draining from Dogma.
Dang, or somebody would drain me like that. Shake, rocking it. 2 rounds up real quick.
The movement and denial coming in from Shake, just like stopping Dogma in a lot of the tracks in a way that we've not been seeing from other players.
Raccoon swing counter hits. We got parries. Ooh, okay. And the other thing is that a lot of Xiaoyu's kit, not supremely punishable, and you don't get big knockdowns and things like that with Bryan until later frames. So those punishes often end up with standing mix, and Shake can come back so quick with an AOP, a back turn down back, so quick. And look at that, Shake taking 3 rounds away as I'm describing.
Lickety split on there. The speed run any percent in full effect. Yeah, Shake was like being able to keep the spacing up on that, and just like with the denial early on, so just a good showcase on there. If I'm Dogma, I might be hoping for a stage that's slightly different on there, maybe a little bit bigger. But even then, we didn't even see a lot of interaction with the stage. It was just Shake.
Yeah, it was. It really wasn't it wasn't the walls. Dogma giving Claudio here? What does he see? Now, I know that Shadow likes Claudio in this matchup because back 3 can be really good for AOP. And look, immediately, he's on fire. Damn.
Heating up indeed on there. Okay, we're going to keep it on going on here. Activate the Starburst. Doesn't even need to go in for the fall. We're just happy with the down 4 of Dogma's very own on here.
I respect this. He said, I have a sequence. Let's see if you can deal with it. Nope. Got him.
Yeah, this is not the first time that apparently Dogma has played the Claudio on an off stream. I think used the Claudio according to what we saw in chat earlier as well. But going in for the hop kick.
We're seeing GOD2, which is the same rank as Shake. Not that rank matters, but certainly a statistic.
Definitely show the time presented on this character as well. But going to go ahead with the punish. Here comes the Starburst. Hold it down. Nothing on the thrust. Orbital hits, but no follow-up. Oh, what a sidestep for Shake!
What a convert. Okay, that's fine. You got 30 more damage than I thought you were going to get.
Loving the back turn cancels in here from Shake on here, but it may not. Well, hold on. We got activated heat. Going to get the extra damage. Tie it up. 9 seconds.
Oh, keep out back 4-1. And Dogma is he's throwing out that down forward 3-1 a little bit crazy now that it's 14 frame punishable, aka launch punishable by Ling.
And the Magic 4, unfortunately, going to whiff on the low afterwards, giving Dogma a chance to wake up.
Vanishing Storm, back 1, still too high to be able to catch AOP in its low profile.
Actually get the side switch on top of that here. Check it out. Deep Smash plus time, and they had the follow-up on the mid.
With a Hypnotist wall splat, really stopping Dogma. Ooh, brother, I thought he was dead already. And then the back turn 1+2 catching him. Shake is up.
Okay, nothing.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, the Italian Shoryuken doesn't get anything on there afterwards here, but these These hits do matter. Tornado time.
Hitting him with that cherry starburst there. No running 2 yet. Keep him on that wall. Back 4-2 does come through. Finishes it out with the F4-3 plus 4-2.
Okay. Critical moment here. Dogma wanting to tie it up here. Shake wanting to continue on in this first to 3.
Chaos Fist. Block, punish. Yet another back 4-2. Why not 50 of them?
Keeps onto it. Here it goes. Nothing. You cannot spin like a top just yet. Happy to go in for these lows. Try to go in for the follow-up. And you know what? Good old hop kick. Nothing beats that.
Nothing beats that. Sky Slash Nova. Dogma trying to get his first round here. Ooh, the down jab. But the heat dash no longer launches. The great wall left. Back 1. 8 frames startup. Great for the panic option. Great for doing that last bit of damage in the clutch there, huh, Risky?
Beautiful moment at there. And now, you saw it like on there. The Claudio certainly did better against Shake on there. I don't expect any change from that. But I think Dogma's got to figure out something really quick.
I liked the Claudio. I don't know if I loved the Claudio. I liked the Claudio. It was working.
Round 1. Fight.
And then the secluded training ground, we might have an opportunity to make it work a little bit more. Long range, the balsa wood, easily crackable.
Hey, you saying Shake could get cracked? Dogma could get cracked? Huh?
Like an egg.
Oh my god. Humpty Dumpty on this one. Oh, finally. Chaos Fist counter hit lands.
Realigns it just in time. Okay. Nice block on the low and going to get the counter hit too. Actually,
Very
punish rather.
important. Yep. Punish counter, you know, whatever we want to call them.
Yeah.
Oh, no way, brother. Still has that Wang's Waning Moon launching throw. Must be nice.
Super nice in that situation up here. Needs 2 more rounds though. Damage is going to help here. Wall might be helping too.
We got punishes. Does not decide stealing throw. No hit confirm. Too late. Oh!
Interesting trade in there from the hop kick coming from Dogma. But we're going to go in right for the Superman punch. Activate that heat. Immediate heat smash.
Oh, it happened again! Down forward 1, down back turn, evasion, and you threw here.
Oh, you did more than throw. You're now on set point for Shake.
No Dogma. You have to pay attention to what Kaplurf did. There it is, more back 4-2. That's what you need. The button that you somehow cannot whip.
Oh, and we're going to whip on the uppercut in there. Shake has all the time in the world and the wall to showcase the works.
Backwards gotta get by that. More heat smash. Yes, obviously I'm gonna do that one. I've seen you throw Hypnotist 3 a million times tonight. Almost got the wall splat.
My God. Okay. All the way on there. And you know what? Okay, I understand. They got to feel good from that distance on there. Break the wall. Dogma still in this.
Get him. What a pickup.
Live to regret the tail on there. You got to keep on going. Superman punch. Here comes the starburst.
Yeah. More Chaos Fist. Down forward 2 counter hit yet again. Oh, almost got the right link.
Oh no! whiff on the sidestep. 4 on there. Going to give Shake more than an opportunity to get the big punish on there. Fox on the low. Yeah, again, like you said earlier, Fox, we've been seeing that hypnotist into low a billion times so far.
Get a knockdown. Unfortunate. Dogma needs heat burst here. Too late. Hot plate and Shake moving on, as cursed as that is.
In the meantime, though, loser finals, first of 3, here we go. The run back, like you said, Fox. Kaplurf versus Shake. Kaplurf won that last time in winter semis 2-0. Pretty handily at that point. Had a really good track record against parrying a lot of the options that Shake has been trying to present. Now, here we are in this war-torn stage. Where are we going to go?
Big congrats to Dogma for getting that top 4 finish, and thank you so much for raiding us afterwards. So sorry that I forgot that you were streaming earlier on. Ooh, okay. I see you. Got the float and still has the clairvoyance, the conversion, the panache on that punish.
Oh, we try to go in for the hook, but nothing for that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I bet you wish you could punish my low.
We'll finish it. No wall on there. Nice duck coming in for Shake, though.
Now, who can do a better range 2 or range 3 game? Because both of these players have been exemplifying it. Let's see. Can Shake finish here? No, he burst doesn't land. Oh!
Yeah, you're going to get the back turn, the combo guaranteed off of the throw afterwards here. Round 3. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Shake's been better about the range from that. Like, Kaplurf has been able to go in, like, finishing off strings and being able to, like, get the receipts on that. Shake has been maneuvering through that distance back and forth, weaving between the lines.
I've already seen down back 2 get blocked twice and parried the follow-up. Shake getting blown up here all the same, though, by Kaplurf. And, of course, finishing it with the kitchen sink. We like that.
Checking out with the low. Okay, no dice from Shake, though.
Pseudo punish. Ooh, nice whiff punish on the CD1. You can't miss with that wall.
Win again! And it keeps on working here. Set a match point for both players.
And the throws start coming and they don't stop coming. Kaplurf's been doing great at getting these floats.
Yeah, decent damage for a float on top of that here. Even more damage incoming onto this. Shake trying to wake up. Good block.
I know you're not going to finish that while standing to the Storming Flower. Counter hit, though. Do we get it? Yeah, we do still, but it doesn't get the guarantee.
Switching up here. Yeah, wow. We get the launch after the follow-up mid.
Calculated. I can even predict your angles. Caught you trying to parry. Doesn't get the end, though. Back one whiffs and no punish for depraved savagery at just the right moment and just the right spacing.
Oh man, Kaplurf not taking it lying down from that winners finals on here once to get back up there, climb the mountain again.
All right, chat. It's that time here. Losers finals. Winner is gonna be having quite the difference in payout. I want to know who you want it to be. Do you want to see Shake versus Shadow 20Z? Or do you want to see Kaplurf versus Shadow 20Z rematch from winners finals? I want to know.
Also, I want to know if you spent all your points on this, on the predictions on one of these two. Let us know.
Seeing a lot more of these long range back turn evasiveness come out from Shake. A lot of hit and run. feel like I've said that a million times tonight, but that's the way it's been rocking.
I mean,
holy.
That's what the insurance record says on here. Just a lot of hit and runs all throughout the place. Yeah, you stay on the ground. Here comes the low.
1+2, he let it rip. Just in case it was the throw, that was a 1+2 break. Option select, basically.
Oh, what a counter hit on there. Gonna go all the way to the wall here. Big damage.
Uh-oh. Wrist chuck slam. Wait for it. Thank you. Yes. Proper. Looking at the screen. What?
Tail end of that. Hold on here. And we tried to get on the, like, we are rolling out of the way. Shake was not able to get the follow-up.
Oh boy, AOP hop kick. Catching the wall standing for whipping. We spike in here. We want to keep this wall position. Oh. That was dastardly Oki risky.
First two hits on that. Check with, okay, all right. Getting there with the down 4, all right.
Woo! Run up.
Let it rip.
Do it.
Beyblades.
Oh. Let it rip about to mean something different here. About to put it on a tombstone. Once again, Storming Flower counter hit from Shake.
And you got the corner too. Big opportunity on here. We're going to get the push out of the way, but we're already holding down the dock on the low. Going to give Kaplurf a chance to turn things around.
Shake trying to go deep into the mix of the move list, but Kaplurf still a step ahead. Once again, generic throw not broken by Shake. Same throw, twice time in this game, and Kaplurf now up 2-0. Has Shake been found out?
If this was a normal, not first to 3 on here, it would have been another 2-0 already for Kaplurf. Shake's got to think of something fast if they want to turn this around.
What do you think it is? What is the change up that needs to happen here?
You know,
For the next battle.
we were seeing a lot of like the going from the range 2-3 on there, coming in from Shake. I want to see more of that mix up in there, not have like not going in there, but we're going to get punished immediately on the back turn in here from Kaplurf.
Ooh, now we're seeing lots of down 2. Catching Shake trying to go into that down back evasiveness. Oh, big side step 4 counter hit for Shake. Big momentum shift if he can keep.
Parry, but nothing else after on here. We're going to check on here, trying to cancel out. Okay, starting to use a little bit of the 1-2 lows on the bottom here. Not going to be enough to get the follow up on here. Kaplurf has more than enough to go in and just get the down back 3.
Ooh. More of those back turn down backs. Scourge coming in. He tries to parry after that? So interesting. Needs a launch. Stay on the ground, I dare you.
Oh, yeah. And at that point, just finishes off here just like that. That's 2 rounds up. Set point for Kaplurf.
Oh, double back dash. Look at the screen and get mean. Electric Wind God Fist from the hook. Oh, why the heck grounded?
We are feeling a way right now.
Oh, huge for Shake. Big turnaround. Ooh. Are you still going to be able to get wall here?
Oh, not quite. Very close. You have the wall pressure at the very minimum. Into the heat dash. Ducks on the low launches.
The time. While standing 2 to get it done. Kaplurf looking for his rematch here.
God.
And Rage Art, perhaps I see a first to 3 with Shadow 20Z. Looking in the future. And Shake is shooketh.
No, not yet. Hold on. Hold on. No fate, but what we make. The launch coming in from Shake. We're still in it. We're still alive potentially. Yes, Rage Art.
Kaplurf, I ask you, have you not seen him do that 30 times tonight? Why would you do it? How can she slap?
There was so much in the way that Kaplurf had going on there. Broke the wall. We're going downstairs one more time. Still has to finish it out. Put that one final dot on the Scantron. Shake trying to deny it.
Back to ones, of course. Oh, yup. Stepping. Still getting caught. More Scourge. Oh, he don't want to go low now.
Oh, and gets in with the overhead on there, trying to go too much low from Shake. Kaplurf does finish the job.
In the first 2 games until he got 9-0'd. Let us see, should that return to form? Or can Kaplurf feel nice and warm here and stick it out for the reset?
Only one way to find out. Get your bets in, folks. Grand Finals, here we go.
We're moving.
Just moving on here. Got a backdash on here. Maybe Kaplurf has learned the lesson. I was about to say, but trying to go in for the hook and no dice at all on here. Shadow going to get the wall as a result.
Talking about dice, casino, gaming. Shadow 20Z still with the heat. When does he let it rip? He doesn't. 4-1+2 whiffs. No launch punish on the Black Wing uppercut.
No, nothing at all here. Kaplurf at least has rage on here after, but we're trying to go in for the big desperate launch. Gets nothing for it. The float from Shadow 20Z going to take it all the way down, showcase it to the rest of the town.
Down 3, catches under. Ooh, down 1-2, delay way too much. Kaplurf get punished, but Shadow gets big knockdown. Woo! She can sidestep there!
Sidestep and avoid most of that, was able to take their turn back.
You know that she can sidestep in Mantis stance. What the hell? Ooh, blowing the back out. You got the Egyptian god buttons. Why don't I show you the great pyramid of these hands?
7 wonders.
Another big vicious claw here.
Trying to bring out the wing on there with the mids. Nothing on the early axe kick, but we got the patience and the launch coming in from Shadow 20Z and the heat to back it up.
Yeah, really dashed in there to get the last hits of the down 4-1-2-1 and the low wall splat. Again, players using forward 4 in Tekken 8?
It's more likely than you think.
Oh, I saw what we were going for. I saw the vision. Trying to bait Shadow 20Z, but he's 2 steps ahead.
The block, I'll try to go in for the claw one more time on there.
Oh, he's doing pretty good at seeing these lows, getting counter hits on those as well. He's got a couple of his own. Can on the raw. See, this is not how you get it done versus Shadow 20Z.
No, definitely not going to fall for that in this situation. In Grand Finals, no less on here. Both players have rage. You just need one more touch for Kaplurf.
Ooh, that's fine. Stay away. He wanted the spacing trap. Doesn't quite work.
Bring out the 5 letters. How do you spell that? That's a good word.
Great. Somebody in chat said Cap played so well, and now he's Captain Lurf. Kaplurf.
No cap.
Foxhound, what's your favorite game? Legend of Zelda or Kingdom Hearts? I think Kingdom Hearts. I do love a Legend of Zelda, but I think Kingdom Hearts has the gameplay for me. Not that this matters in this grand final set, but you know, you asked, I told.
I gotta go to Zelda route. I'll be honest. I'm
I love
a
Zelda.
Link to the Past. I mean, I just a huge fan. Like Link to the Past, got to run through that on here. And Shadow20Z like running through this
Get ready for the
so
next
far on the
battle.
winner's side. Like another day, another speed run potentially on here. Back to Lee's Airbnb.
That would be an expensive one for sure.
Round
Looking like
Security
Kaplurf is
deposit's
kind
insane.
of... He's cosplaying... I mean, obviously that's Leon Kennedy, but it's looking much closer to Lee Chaolan. He's trying to get the discount.
I was thinking like featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series on there, but
Also that. Yo, L Train Locomotive, what's good, my man? So much we're seeing Kaplurf block the down 3 and not get a launch punish on it. It is concerning.
concern is the right word on this, and Kaplurf has got to make an answer from this. Get the tie up here.
Oh, whiff. Down forward 4-1. Miasma bearer. And we're the bearer of bad news. Another round on Shadow20Z's side.
The extended stage. Really nice. It really airs out the room in here. Nothing on it. Just a light punish from Shadow20Z.
That window really tied the room together, did it not?
Now it's no more. Balcony maybe soon avoiding on it, but we're going to go launch. It lives for another day at the moment here. Shadow20Z has the heat on deck. Doesn't even need to go to the wall. Ooh, the damage.
He had heat dash too. It definitely was on deck. Another set of 30 damage from the wall combo could have been. Oh, jabbed him out of it instead of waiting and blocking and getting the down 4-2.
We're actually finishing up the streak the second time around on there, and Kaplurf bit.
Ugh. That vicious claw, the Mantis stance down forward 1, has been the GOAT of Shadow20Z's game plan pretty much since Kaplurf has been on the screen versus him. He walked into the wall.
Right into it. But we're going to go in with the low parry. Okay, round for Kaplurf, still in it for this match.
1-4, yet again, getting that big knockdown from the Anathema. Ooh. I like the little interruptions I'm seeing from Kaplurf now.
Yeah, a lot more small Tekken coming into play. Shadow20Z was trying to play a little bit bigger, and Kaplurf was denying all of that. The shift up, though.
Woof. Uh-oh. While standing 1-2, he didn't get the first hit, but Kaplurf swung on it. They tell you you're supposed to jab in the middle, but at your own risk.
Your own risk, indeed. They should put signs for it here. We're just going to go check in for the low at number 3. The 3 dots in there. Number 2 for the match. 2-0 so far for Shadow20Z.
Now, perhaps we're seeing a mirror image of what occurred in Winners Finals.
Oh, maybe. If you're following along, what we saw there, Kaplurf got the 2-0. Shadow time activated. We got the run back, the 9 rounds in on there. Kaplurf turned that around potentially.
It could happen. It's looking like it might be a little late for Kaplurf, even though he's on the West Coast and it's only like 9 o'clock over there, as opposed to here on the East Coast when I have to be up for work in 5 hours. It's over midnight. Let's see what Shadow20Z has to say about my bedtime, though.
So we set the alarm. We're going to get the second hit on there into the down 2. Okay.
Wow. Damn. I'm curious as to see if he could have gotten even more off of that trade. No, he dashed.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, though. Gonna have to deal with, again, these lows coming in from the stances that Shadow20Z is presenting. Oh, we finish out the streak! Okay, all right. I see what you're doing, Kaplurf.
Okay. And it worked out. The craziest thing is that it worked at all. Catching him in the back turn tarantula, that was pretty sick. And he was able to capitalize.
Shadow20Z moving very slowly right there on there, but now we're right back into it. Kaplurf trying to...
No. Got launches. Oh, only -14. I forgot. My fault. Ducking again.
With access to the wall on here. Gotta spin that heat dash on there. Gets it off on the right at the point. Okay, significant life lead to Shadow.
Oh, we're not finishing that string. You know I'm not gonna finish it. Down 3, gets low parried. He's got 69 damage coming to him, I think. At least it was like that the last time he ran a low parry combo into Rage Art. This is gonna equalize.
Equalize. You get that life back a little, okay. Get a nice amount of damage from it.
69 plus 31 is 100 damage for those of you that are mathematicians. Oh man, he's not looking at the screen no more.
Light punishes.
Uh-oh. Not yet getting the whip punishes here. Now the down forward 2 that should have been the last time you whiffed. Thank you. Gonna still get the tornado. Down forward 1-2-1 to finish. And still possibility for Shadow to get the shutout.
We're trying to chop away at that tree a little bit on here. Keeping the distance, cancels out of Scarecrow.
Yeah, Shadow waiting for the second hit of this string. Nothing doing. And Kaplurf keeps ducking on that. He'll block the first Vicious Claw, and then like, surely you won't do it again. Oh, ow.
I'm not sure what was happening on there, but got caught in a little bit of a float in there against Kaplurf.
Forward 1+2 yet again. Heat dash this time, and Shadow 20Z on TNS point.
Familiar territory for Shadow 20Z here. Kaplurf trying to deny that one more time. The power crash comes out of there. Beautiful tornado from Shadow 20Z.
First time that we've seen it all night. He says, I got to get back to the rank grind out here. I got more PNGs to farm. Get ready for Evo. Shadow locking up those toes. And yet again, forward 1+2 to throw it down. And once again, for the 20-something time, Shadow 20Z is your Tekken Never Sleeps number 114 champion.